Hello? 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 Okay, so but can you hear me? Ah, that's okay, that's good. Wait, are we live? Like, can you... How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome back to Sweet Spot. It is me and the GOAT, Rister Mice. We're going to start off this beautiful tournament held in Lawrence, Kansas, the heart of the U.S. And we're going to bring in a very special tournament coming in. We had a great installment of it last year, and I think this year might be just as good, if not better.
Absolutely, Gamer Moment. You know, Sweet Spot 8 has kind of become the premier tournament of Kansas, especially in this region. Some of the best talent in the Midwest coming out here, and today they're teaming up to play some doubles. It's going to be a great time. I'm out here representing, you know, Let Me Fly for the first time. We've got a bunch of Kansas City representatives here, which I'm personally excited about, and I think we've got one of them from Let Me Fly playing doubles. We've got Kyoto Hawk over there teaming up in the first set that we've got cooking here.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we got Kyoto Hawk.
Scooch over.
Oh, my fault. But yeah, we're gonna get a master class in Bowser, and then I'm not too aware of Slippy,
Me
Meat
neither.
Thief, or 4K.
Me neither. I think Meat Thief used to play Diddy Kong, but maybe plays Falco now.
Oh, we got the, hold on our stream, by the way, amazing graphics and kind of setup on the stream.
Absolutely.
Production from 7, I believe. We have a possible upset factor of 1. So it's gonna be a real nail biter here if that upset factor happens. But
Absolutely.
that's great, and we're gonna see a lot higher of numbers as the bracket goes on. So I can't wait to see how that gets used in production.
I absolutely agree. I think the production here is some of the best that we've seen. I mean, we're running such a good tournament. You know, Midwest and Kansas City is particularly have some really great TOs filling out this scene. We've got Booker, we've got Cam, we've got Seven, Justice, so many amazing TOs, and of course production as well. Who can forget any of that? And it's just a phenomenal, you know, scene to be a part of, scene to run, scene to compete in, and we're gonna see the peak of that scene here at Sweet Spot A as we're getting into this first set here.
Yep, of course, and we can't forget the GOAT running this side stream, Matt Nitrocide. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter, at Nitrocide. Follow him. All right. But yeah, we're going to get into this. Winners round 1.
Can you hear me as a side note? Because I can't hear myself.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you. You can't hear you.
Yeah,
So.
I can hear you, and then you can't hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little cognitive dissonance there a little bit. I was worried.
It's okay.
But we're good.
See, the best part about commentary is every once in a while you just hear yourself, sometimes for hours on end, and it feels like you're going a little insane. That's fine.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I learned why people hate the sound of their own voice recently in one of my college classes. But we're going to get into it here. We've got 2 Bowsers on screen, 1 for each team. I do like that we've got a little bit of the name tag representing who's who. We see 4K and Meat Thief rocking the Wolf right now. And of course, Slippy is going to be playing Ike. Kyoto Hawk was the only player who we knew who they were going to play going into this. So it's interesting to see all these other character choices.
Yeah, we got a real team fundies match here. As you know, we got a lot of characters that aren't seen as, you know, super top tier in the meta. Maybe Wolf, but recently he's been a little bit edged out by some of these other characters. However, we've been seeing comeback from people like Orion recently, who did very well at King Con in Europe. And Bowser, honestly, has just been kind of lacking besides Heroes placements in Japan. And Ike hasn't done good since MKLeo, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's best Ike in the world right now is probably Tora over in Japan. But honestly, a lot of these characters are more fundamentally based, but also less represented characters. And I'm excited to the fact that we have 2 Bowsers, because as you can see, every time one Bowser gets a side B, the other Bowser rises up and up airs them out of it, which is kind of just a phenomenal setup, and I think it plays kind of like humorously even for the set, so I'm actually really looking forward to seeing all of the double Bowser shenanigans. The other thing I wanted to mention is that all of these characters have forward airs that kind of combo into themselves. They kind of sweep forward in a large hitbox, so I imagine that we're going to be seeing a lot of forward air leading into itself during the process of the set.
Yeah, and some of the best doubles players in the world play at characters like Ike, like Bowser, who can actually, like, they have long-lasting like hits or attacks in a way that can just lead into a teammate being able to get something off of that. And like, I'm telling you, like an Ike and Bowser combo, as we see on the yellow team here, sporting the Mizzou tag, they could get some dangerous stuff going if red team's not careful. But right now, it's actually looking like they're actually down. Not for long though.
There we go. We see Meat Thief losing their first stock here. But, I mean, relatively speaking, it's an even game other than Meat Thief's fresh stock. Everyone's at about 100% right now, so it's really just the question of who's going to be able to take this lead in these second stocks here. Always so critical in any game of Smash Bros. We see the yellow team being sent off stage on the ledge now a little bit. We see Meat Thief going after Slippy there, but doubling back to kill Kyotohawk with that back air there. Kind of a smart bait a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, we got the Bowser on Bowser action on the right side. It's funny whenever you see these Dittos happen in doubles, because you can immediately see them knowing what the other player is going to do, because obviously they both, who has better knowledge of a character than someone who also mains that character. So it's kind of funny to these shenanigans.
I also like the fact that Bowser up B, you really want to challenge it, especially when you see your teammate getting hit by it. But we saw Bowser up B just like get 3 people all at the same time, and it was kind of hilarious. But there we go. People losing a few more stocks. The red team is actually up in stocks right now, but that could be a deficit that could easily be evened up with a little bit of a smart play from the yellow team. But we're going to see if they're going to have a chance to administer some of those smart plays here before they, lose their remaining stocks.
The scary part right here is that Kyotohawk from Let Me Fly's very own owner has to actually hold on to that stock, because right now if he loses that stock, suddenly it's going to be a 2-on-1 action here, and honestly no one wants to deal with a 2-on-1, I think.
No one, yeah, but here we go. The stocks are finally even, and Kyotohawk able to get that slightly early for Bowser kill, and now we're down to a 1v1. The percents are relatively even. We have Meat Thief versus Slippy.
We got a little jab block action right there. Suddenly Meat Thief is looking to try to take this one away. Slippy though, with the Ike, let's see what can happen. If you can just keep him out, space him out, put him out onto the outside of the stage, on disadvantage, and just try to secure the edge guard.
Absolutely. Like you were saying earlier, Ike is not a very commonly played character, so there's definitely a little bit of potential for, not being practiced against this sort of character. And Ike's big sword could keep out Wolf's claws at least for long enough to take this game. But right now we see Meat Thief in the lead at the moment. Good get-up attack, good weight there to avoid that dash attack. Ike's dash attack, so strong. But I'd say this game is relatively even, giving Ike's slightly heavier weight. But we're going to see moves like that will cost you, Slippy. You can't be, dash attacking on shields like that. It's going to cost you.
Yeah, that down smash hit, it might have actually killed. But going for it all right there with that up smash. That could have just popped Wolf into another dimension right here.
Wait a minute.
Look, it's Wolf!
Wow! Talk about a Dragon DBZ moment right there. The Ike neutral B and the Wolf side B clashed together. But fortunately enough for the Kyotohawk Slippy team, the Ike neutral be killed just a little bit earlier because it sent off the top, while the Wolf Flash sent off the side. I honestly don't know if Slippy could have made it back there if, Meat Thief was ready to get a ledge trap or an edge guard, but thankfully they didn't have to worry about that, and they will be taking this game 1.
By the way, that was a bold choice, because if you, as you saw, he got hit with the Wolf Flash, and he got sent to the other side of the stage. He almost died off that, and I think that if he had already used his jump, there's a chance that he would have died off that. So, bold maneuver to use that neutral B on ledge.
But I mean, confidence is so important in this game, and especially in doubles when you have a teammate relying on you. Bold moves can sometimes make the difference, and we saw it do so in the end of that game 1. I'm not entirely sure if this is BO3 or BO5. I'm assuming it's probably BO3 given the fact that it is doubles, and especially early on in doubles. And we're going to see Meat Thief losing their first stock incredibly early thanks to Wolf's middling distance on that up B. But there we go as well, 4K losing their first stock. The yellow team just taking a massive lead in the first 30 seconds of this game too.
Yeah, right now it's not great for Meat Thief and 4K. It's best of 3, I believe, to start out, right?
I believe so. I'm not entirely knowledgeable on that, but we see the two Bowsers kind of colliding there in center stage, cooking up Meat Thief a little bit. We're going to roast that meat on an open spit with Bowser's Flame Breath here.
Yeah, Bowser's cooking up an entire... He's making a... He's having like... Yeah, honestly, Bowser would have a cookout, though. He's like a dad.
Absolutely. There we go. Is that going to kill? It'll kill both players on the red team. And just like that, 3 stocks on both yellow team combatants and 1 stock on both red team combatants. This set went from even Stevens in game 1 to now somewhat of a dominant washout here in this game 2. And we're going to have to see if the red team can even begin to mount a comeback here before this set slips away. Yeah,
there was just an unfortunate ST by Kyotohawk, but honestly, whenever you're up this much, does it really matter? You got Ike with full rage right here. That can get rid of someone very early with one of those up smash or forward smash callouts. Ike, a very heavy hitter. Let's see how this works. All right. Oh!
There we go.
All right.
There goes
Meat Thief is gone. Now it's only 4K. Can he clutch up? He needs to take 5 stocks by himself. And I don't want to be a doubter, but I don't know about this one happening.
Never tell 4K the odds. Never tell him the odds.
Yeah, and he holds them for the up smash, and that's over.
There we go. And what looked to be an even set in the beginning turned into an absolute wash that game too. I mean, a combination of some early stocks taken combined with the adaptations we saw from the Kyoto Hawk Slippy team just resulted in a bit of a dominant game two there that was honestly kind of a spectacle, I'd say.
Yeah, that was I don't know where the stocks went. They went so fast. In the first, like, what, minute or two, like, most of the stocks were gone for that team, and it's unfortunate because game one they kept it so close. But as you can see, adaptation, that's what makes a lot of players have a better player moment, where something could be close at first or even in one game, but then the next game they can just really keep the lead and just dominate, and we saw that happen in full force in that second game.
That was definitely a set where you couldn't blame any sort of cheese with some sort of characters. I mean, we all know that every character in this game has some form of cheese, but with Bowser, each team had a Bowser, so there really wasn't anything, you know, to John about for that set. That was just kind of outplaying on the part of Kyoto Hawk and Slippy. You know, like you said, from the adaptations in that game one, moving into that game two, they just polished up their game so phenomenal that it was almost like a whole new team was playing, and they were determined to take that set. So we're going to be looking into getting our next setup here. We see players kind of walking over to the setup. We're going to see how this goes down. I'm excited, because if that first set was an omen of how, you know, this doubles bracket will go, I think we're in for a fairly nice tournament here at Sweet Spot 8.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, that's just round one? I mean, we're only going to get better from here on out. So, I mean, not to say that it wasn't a great match itself, but, you know, as we get into the best of fives, you know, longer sets, we're going to really see some of these top caliber players duking it out.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see, and especially the thing that I like the most about doubles is that, you know, Smash Ultimate is already a game that has so much character variety with 82 players on the roster, but with doubles, you just, I mean, quite literally double the amount of characters on screen. So the kind of variety and team composition is just one of the best part of doubles, and, you know, it kind of leads into that best part of fighting games in general, which is the theory crafting.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, doubles is one of the most creative ways to play, because the thing is that you can take, like, for instance, the best singles player is not always the best doubles player. You can see people, for instance, like
Sparko Skyj.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they're incredible, and they're like one of the best doubles teams. But then you could have people that are like Hawk and what's up, Floopy? All right, he's walking away.
Floopy was trying to protest something in the middle of our speech here, but
hey, buddy, how's it going? It's nice to see you coming out. Here, one sec. Little sidelight interview. Floopy, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about Sweet Spot?
I got the Wii pants on.
He does have the Wii pajamas on. Wow. So a little bit of a pre-tourney interview from Floopy there. I mean,
one of the top seeds for this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the boy genius himself, right? But we're headed into this game too. It looks like we're figuring out some control schemes. Just, you know, settling in a little bit. We have TigerNope and MaskLink12 and Repo Man with Digit. So we're going to see. I believe Digit is actually a player I'm supposed to be commentating with at some point during this event. So that'll be fun.
MaskLink looking over to us and waving and smiling. I love MaskLink. You can't hate Mark.
I mean,
what a goat.
Yoshi players in Kansas City. There are a lot of them, but all of them are great people.
Yeah. They're all so nice. If you're a Yoshi man in Kansas City, you're in the right place.
Which means it's kind of, you know, difficult to like dislike the character at all, but because all the mains are so nice. You know, that's always what I've said. Like, if you play like a somewhat cheesy or somewhat annoying character, you can't also be mean. That's like 2 strikes and you're out at that point.
The thing is that I prefer that I don't like people that play cheesy characters, because then I have a reason to like not like them. But if they're nice, then it's like, man, I can't be rude because, you know, I can't hate them because they're a good person. So it's one of those situations. But yeah, no, be nice to everybody at your locals, at your tournaments.
Absolutely.
It'll never help you to be rude.
It's never that serious.
Exactly.
It's never that serious.
You lose to a Steve, it's okay. And man, listen, there's always the next tournament you'll lose to a Steve, so.
Yeah, exactly. Except here at Sweet Spot 8, because Steve is not legal.
That's true.
This entire bracket. So here at Sweet Spot 8, and in the majority of Kansas and Missouri, you'll never lose to a Steve.
That's true. Some areas in Kansas, and I believe a bit of Missouri, have been banning him. I mean, no, unbanning him as of recent.
I heard that Topeka had him legal.
Yeah, and Springfield, I believe, unbanned him, I think.
Wow. So, you know, maybe, I mean, the first 2 states to ever do a statewide ban of Steve were Kansas and Missouri. And now maybe, I mean, not to make too hard of a reference on it, but the Iron Curtain is slowly coming apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the era's over at some point. But hey, we have some TOs in the region that are standing strong in their opinion about the issue.
Oh, yeah. We have literally some of the most infamous Steve haters on the site of Twitter.com as some of Kansas City's head TOs.
Oh, and we love them. You know, honestly.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
They're brave for being able to stand on that opinion forever.
I agree. But I think that even if Steve gets unbanned everywhere else in the world, he's probably staying banned in Kansas City. I mean, this is the Steve hater haven.
Yeah, they're just, And you know, it's okay. Every scene can have their own opinions on the matter. I played Steve, so it's a slight sadness for me, but you know what? I'm a commentator at heart, so I can deal with it.
Commentator first and foremost. The competition's the side hustle.
Exactly.
For me, like, gosh, competing is like the 3rd hustle in the hierarchy of hustles. You got content, then you have commentary, and then you have competing. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy.
Hey,
it's my tertiary.
No, yeah, exactly. Oh.
So we can see that this is going to be a possible upset factor of 4. I'm assuming in the favor of TigerNope and MaskBlink as the higher seeds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see. This is definitely, there are more stakes on the line than there were in our last set.
Absolutely. TigerNope and MaskBlink, I've seen them, I believe I've seen them play doubles before. Very prominent team. One of the higher seeds in the event, I mean, obviously with the possible upset factor of 4, you'd assume that's the case. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
We're launching into it here. I saw Richter on the character select screen a little bit. We have Richter and Cloud, and we have the MaskBlink TigerNope team of their classic mains. MaskBlink and TigerNope are both pretty solid solo mains. Don't really dabble a lot in secondary, so I'm very expected. You know, this is not a surprise to see these characters coming out from them, but I'm not really familiar with Digit or Repo Man, so it's interesting to see how Richter is going to play in doubles especially.
Yeah, Richter's an odd character in doubles where you have to throw projectiles and setups, but the thing is that you will have... Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just see MaskBlink getting that early edge guard. That's the main weakness of Richter. But a weakness, I think, that might be alleviated in doubles a little bit by the fact that you have a teammate to protect you while you're trying to make that recovery. So I think if Digit and Repo Man really work together, they can ensure that Richter, you know, getting edge guarded is a minimal threat throughout this set.
And we just saw something that happened with a little edge guard scenario with Yoshi and with Richter. It's a very unfortunate scenario where Richter can throw things at ledge to edge guard Yoshi. Yoshi could just jump over it. Yoshi does not really care about anything Richter throws out at ledge. Which must be unfortunate.
The unfortunate down air from ledge and wasn't able to get back with that air dodge. And we see, you know, Richter down to his last stock here, and MaskBlink and TigerNope both have all of their stock. So it's definitely a heavy deficit starting off this game 1.
Yeah, it's not looking great. MaskBlink and TigerNope are looking quite in form. We had a lot of players, even before doubles started, already in the venue, practicing their doubles teams, making sure they had some synchronization going, playing some good old friendlies, and getting prepared for bracket, which honestly every player should be doing right before bracket.
Yeah, I was playing some singles with Hazardous before hopping on comms here. Even the commentators are preparing.
Having to play Luigi before commentary, I cannot envy you.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Right there, big nair, run off. Will he take the stock from Cloud? Or will... I don't know if that's Repo Man or Digit.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, taking the stock a little late, though. Oh, wow, okay.
There we go. Cloud is out. You just have Richter now. And MaskBlink and TigerNope are both... What is this up air train? Oh, my goodness. That was crazy, TigerNope.
And SDs. That's tough.
Gosh, I mean, a near JV3 for both of the players on the blue team. That was insane.
That was a dominant performance. I mean... Richter did SD a few times. Maybe it's just early tournament nerves. We can see if that has any effect in the next games. But right now, MaskBlink and TigerNope are looking in form. They're like laughing about it and just kind of talking about game strategy right next to the opponent, which is bold. It's a bold strategy.
I agree.
Honestly, you know, a lot of times in singles, people will be listening to music or have headphones in. But a big thing about doubles is like talking to your teammate while playing.
Yeah.
Because you could say things like, "Oh, hey, help me out," right? "Get over here, help." And technically, it's not coaching, right? Because you're both in the game. So.
Exactly. Teamwork is a big part of it. But, you know, when they're sitting right next to each other, you know, if you say, "help me out," everyone's going to hear it.
To be fair, though, I mean, it's a better help than not, and we're going to see a switch from the Cloud to Pyramithra.
Yeah, I was expecting a switch, if anyone, coming in form of the Richter, but we're going to actually see Cloud go to Aegis, which kind of doubles down on the recovery issue, because Richter is a character that gets, you know, edge-guarded pretty easily, and Aegis now, too, is a character infamous for being not necessarily having a bad recovery, but having a vulnerable recovery.
Yeah, and we're going to look at this Richter edge guard right here. Air dodging in, and now you have no jump or edge guard. That, okay.
Tether.
The whip, yeah, the whip tether. Thankfully, it's very far reaching.
There we go. Throwing out some projectiles, hits TigerNope with it.
I mean, if you look at the bright side of the switch to Pyramithra, Pyramithra does very well into both Yoshi and Lucas. Issue is, though, I mean, Cloud also did well into that. But also, Cloud had limit recovery. So now you kind of have that part of it gone.
Here we go, getting juggled a little bit by Masklink, and gets killed. Both members of the blue team eliminating their respective 1v1s on either side of the stage. And now, once again, just like game one, we see the blue team in a tremendous lead to start off here. It's going to be an uphill battle for the red team to make this game back. Richter gets grabbed.
Richter's... Oh.
That's big damage.
I saw Richter get grabbed at ledge at 0, and I was scared.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
Okay.
what's going to happen? Oh!
The back air? And that's it. That's dead at 63%. Even though that back air didn't spike, it was still enough to throw off the trajectory of Mithra's side B. And Mithra might not have even had their jump at that point. So that could have been another factor that just doomed them off stage.
See, that's the issue with Mithra, is that if you commit to that side B, you better make sure you're safe. Because if you commit to the side B, it does not matter. You cannot move to that. And that's... Yeah.
What we saw there was the nair from Masklink's Yoshi hitting the Richter, and TigerNope was able to perfectly follow up with a sweet spot Lucas back air that spiked and killed. What a tremendous, you know, moment of teamwork between the blue team there.
That was, I mean, yeah, obviously you could tell they played together. You know, like in case you were curious about if it's just a one-time team, they've definitely played before. They have that synchronization. Also, just top player, well, yeah, like top Kansas player difference. You know, this is a stacked region. We have some great players.
Yeah, I believe Deathspade made a tweet about that a few days ago, but here we see, you know, Mithra's last stock standing here, and against, you know, the blue team, both having 2 stocks each. It's definitely not looking good for the red team's odds here.
Yeah, this Mithra needs to make sure to never get into disadvantage, because if they get thrown off stage once, they're going to get edge guarded very easily by a lot of PK Thunders. Oh, that's...
Oh.
Bold move! This side being in the middle of the stage.
You can see Masklink try to follow up on that back throw with the down air. I really liked that idea.
A big egg pressure on the ledge right there. It's basically forcing them off the ledge and having to pick one of the options that is not neutral get up. Oh.
Okay.
Dude, PK Freeze hit though, team hit.
I like that Masklink was able to just double jump armor through PK Freeze. That was really funny.
Okay, yeah, we're going to get into territory of kill throw with Luke. Yeah,
Bye-bye.
What are you doing?
They're trolling. Okay. They're trolling.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was like, he could just up throw there.
Yeah, but we see TigerNope and Masklink taking that set over Repo Man and Digit as seeded. But, I mean, man, that set was definitely not as close as the last set we watched, but there was definitely a lot more team synchronization between the members of the blue team, and I think that in and of itself was actually pretty phenomenal to watch.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, you gotta just see a nice duo, a very consistent duo. They played well the entire time. Good edge guards, just good advantage state whatsoever. I mean, they never really got put into disadvantage that often. If they were killed, it was because of just, you know, they were at a high percent. They got eliminated, you know, classic things. They never got edge guarded to a serious degree. And I think against like people like Lucas, that's a very important thing you need to do.
I think that mainly the downfall of the red team was that every time they were put in disadvantage or sent off stage, they died for it. Like, I think the blue team did a tremendous job at capitalizing off of each and every opportunity that they were granted and made the most out of it at every turn. And, I mean, that type of strict advantage state and capitalization is so important in the game of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, especially with advantage-heavy characters like Lucas, like Yoshi, and, you know, in a team mode, in a game mode like Doubles, where every stock counts against, you know, 6 of the other teams, it was just kind of disastrous to get edge guarded at 60% multiple times in the set.
Yeah, it feels bad when you get edge guarded, but once it starts happening multiple times, it only feels worse. And,
Exactly.
you know, it's okay, though. There's always a loser's bracket to clutch up. And, we wish... the frog.
A frog in this trying time for the red team.
blessed up for that red team. But
Absolutely.
yeah. All right. I mean, I don't know what set we're going to have next, but there's some great teams coming out here. Who are some of the top seeds? Let me actually look into that.
And while you look at that, just a reminder that the main stream of VGBootcamp 1 is running melee doubles right now. So if you're more of a melee person, not? Is it? Oh, okay. The melee stream. It's on the stage at the very front of the venue, so I assumed it was the main stream. But the melee stream is currently running melee doubles. So if you're more of a melee person, you can go check that out. I think they're getting another set started right there. But ultimate doubles is going to keep happening right here on this stream. And we're going to try to get our next set prepared here. No players are walking up at the moment. So we're kind of in a bit of a stalemate here where we're waiting for our next set. Not showing up yet, but I'm presuming we're going to get some soon. But Sweet Spot 8, I went to this tournament last year for Sweet Spot 7. It was one of my first larger tourneys, at least in a while, and I had a really good time. If you watched Sweet Spot 7, you might have known me as the person who impersonated Onin during the post-game interview after Onin won. And now I'm back, and even though Onin is not here, sadly enough, we still got a lot of the same top players who showed up last year, and we've got some of the amazing vendors. We have so many cool artists and controller modifiers over there perfecting their craft. I have bought multiple things from the people already, including multiple charms from Kansas City's own Onua, who makes wonderful art, and I can't recommend their booth enough.
Yeah, shout out Onua. Oh, I forget their ad on Twitter. It's like at Onua.
Onua_TF, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Make sure to follow them. Make sure to just follow everyone in Kansas, really. This is a very strong scene. I'm telling you, we have some heavy hitters here. And I'm telling you, we're going to see some upsets on Kansas is going to, I think, take out some of these big other state. Yeah,
yeah. All right. So there are no sets at the moment, so we're actually going to be taking a short break here on this stream. Stay tuned for more Ultimate Doubles. We will be back momentarily. In the meantime, go get some water, go to the restroom, go get some snacks, take care of yourself. We care about your health. So we'll be back, and we'll see you then. Farewell.
Sponsored by Central Bank.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power-up. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib.
Give me the loot!
Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D Selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Loot drop, loot drop.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T brought out their best to PAX West.
Together, we're elevating our potential, our pride, our traditions, and our dreams. Together, we're opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Elevate your University of Kansas experience with Jayhawk checking from Central Bank. Central Bank and KU, elevating together.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it...
pretzel bun? On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power-up. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib. Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T
Right,
brought out
welcome
their
back
best.
to Sweet Spot 8 once again. When we said short break, we meant short break. I'm Mr. Mice, and this is Gamer Moment, in case you've forgotten, and we're back into it with some more Ultimate Doubles.
Yeah, we have some prominent teams coming up here. We have Censored, known commentator from Nebraska, and his teammate, who I don't know. And we have Team Fortnite, as whenever we asked them for their tags, Shampoo and Azael said Fortnite instead of, like, you know, their name. So
That's actually going to be Quaz teaming up here with Censored, one of the best, if not the best Little Mac in the United States. You know, definitely Peanuts in that conversation. But if you remember the Salt Box, Quaz defeated Peanut 5-4.
Yeah,
So,
I remember watching that one. Yeah, that was a close match, but, you know, Quaz, yeah, strong player. And Little Mac's scary in the sense where, like, Little Mac's bad, but also Little Mac can, like, kill you at 60.
exactly.
Or 20. Well, it depends if you have, like, KO punch or not, but it's...
Little Mac's got a great moveset, a lot of great buttons that's held back by the fact that the character has a lacking recovery. But the thing that we were talking about a little bit in our last set that we commentated might come back here in the sense that if Quaz is off stage, he can ask Censored for help. You know, come guard me while I'm trying to recover. They're trying to edge guard me. And that can somewhat alleviate the pressure of a middling recovery that Little Mac could suffer from. So we're going to see whether or not that plays into this set here.
Yeah, because the thing is that if someone's playing, for instance, Little Mac, you want someone with a higher airspeed as their teammate so they can go out there, help them out if need be, someone that can, like, for instance, like a Yoshi would be great with the Little Mac in the sense where he could go out there and help when necessary.
I'm not
and
entirely
also,
sure who Censored plays. I know Censored for their commentary first and foremost,
Yeah.
so it's going to be fun. It's always fun to see known commentators compete.
Yeah, no, it's always good to know people are multi-talented like that. I mean, we got some others, like Yellow from Philadelphia. We got Supergirl Kells, who I think doesn't really play or compete that much anymore.
Semi-retired, but still does doubles with her brother Soar.
Right. Yeah, shout out to those two. Very, very good family, by the way.
Yeah.
There are some strong families in Smash Bros, and it's kind of funny. But for instance, even in like Melee, if you go to those storylines, we had I believe I4 and Fek from like the Melee side coming in from like France.
There is no Little Mac on that screen right there. That is Samus, which I think belongs to Censored, and Incineroar coming out on behalf of Quaz. But honestly, I think that makes sense. Ganondorf and Little Mac are two characters that actually kind of translate pretty well to Incineroar, who I've heard being described as DLC Ganondorf.
Yeah, kind of, because he can hit, he can actually recover, he can give very well in a way that's like unpredictable, which Ganondorf's are like Ganondorf's way of kind of like taking your stock early is fairly predictable. Also, Incineroar has broken down B. It's a lot.
Shampoo, on the other hand, I know that, you know, a lot of SoCan came out to Code Red last night, which was technically the official Sweet Spot 8 pre-local. But while everyone was gone down there, Shampoo won the SoCan local that was going on at the same time. So Shampoo, obviously a very talented player in the South Kansas region. And Shampoo gonna be the one taking first blood here with that up smash on, you know, Quaz's somewhat questionable down smash on that platform. So, you know, red team is gonna take the little bit of an early lead, but it's definitely not, you know, impossible to come back from.
Yeah, and you know, it's barely anything. I mean, a good strong hit can get rid of any of the red team members, especially if we're talking about some heavy hitters like Samus or Incineroar. You know, a big charge shot, a big side B, anything works here. A Lowland Whip could do something crazy in doubles.
Absolutely, and now at this point in the game, Azael is really the only one with all three of their stocks. You know, Quaz tries to put a kibosh on that, but not quite going to get it. Making it back onto stage. Everyone's kind of playing at the ledge right there a little bit. And there we go. Quaz is finally going to take Azael's first stock there. But at this point, the red team does have a little bit of a lead, but this is definitely more close than the other sets we've commentated today.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I mean, this is going to be a tough one between the two. I mean, Ooh, big charge shot cross stage. So that's something that Samus can do very well in doubles. While one of your teammates is kind of in the middle of fights or whatever, Samus can back up, get behind the teammate, and charge up that charge shot almost uncontestable.
Absolutely. We see, I think the Nessa yo-yo is going to actually be very interesting here because Samus and Incineroar can both get their recoveries kind of snagged by it a little bit. And of course, they can help each other out. But there we go. We see the blue team actually taking both of the red team's second stocks here. And now, contrary to how the rest of the game has gone, it is the blue team who's in the lead. Quads losing that second stock here, but Censored still holding on to their second at 155. We're going to see how long that lasts, and if blue team can make extra credit on that second stock and on the lead that they have right now before this game 1 ends.
Yeah, and I see, I was seeing Quaz with the Incineroar trying to armor through a lot of Ness's attacks with that neutral B. Very strong moves with a lot of armor on Incineroar, so I think that's a very good strategy when dealing with characters with a lot of multi-hits like Ness.
Right now, we see that Shampoo is really, you know, getting into the high percents, but so is Quaz. So if you're the red team, you want to take out Quaz, but if you're the blue team, you want to take out Shampoo. So it's really, you know, who is going to be put in that 1v2 first? And I think that may decide how the rest of this game goes. The blue team is split up and scattered right now, so they're in kind of a disadvantageous position at the moment. Good revenge from Quaz. Hits Shampoo. That will take Shampoo's last stock. It is Azael who is put in the 1v2 against both Quaz and Censored. So we're going to see whether or not Azael can clutch this out or if blue team is going to run away with this game.
Oh, big nair right there, sending out Censored. All right, big up tilt. All right, okay. See, look right there, right? It's hard whenever you're in the 1v2 scenario because even if you do get a throw, for instance, their opponent's teammate can run in and get a punish on you for that.
Absolutely. I like the spacing that both players are demonstrating, Censored with the Zair as well. A really good tool to use against Ness in an otherwise troublesome matchup. But, ooh, the misguided F smash. But as they're drifting back, Censored releases the charge shot, and it's going to take Azael's last stock. So, you know, blue team wins that game with both players still alive, but it went down to debatably last hit.
Wow, yeah, and that charge shot, that went the distance. I'm actually surprised that Azael didn't down B that and gets a little bit of health back. That definitely could have helped in the 1v2 scenario and also put Samus in a rough spot, especially since he was off stage. But, you know, no, let's not mind that. You know, it's just one game. Shampoo and Azael, very strong team. It's a close game. Possible upset factor of 2, not too far off from one another in terms of a team strength. The comeback is definitely possible.
Absolutely. I think that in terms of if these players were seeded individually, I think Shampoo and Azael probably have like the slightly higher seeding. But, you know, Quaz definitely, you know, bringing up the seeding factor for their team as well. So it kind of balances out just a little bit. So we're going to be excited to see in this game 2 whether or not Shampoo and Azael can even up the set with 1-1, or if Censored and Quaz are going to be able to clutch out this game, this set, and just run away with it.
I mean, hey, don't count out Censored as well, yeah. I mean, he's a fantastic commentator and also great Samus play in that doubles team. I mean, he just knew what to do. He knew when to space out. He knew when to get his charge shot reloaded. He made sure that he was ready to assist his teammate at any place possible. And also, he got the final kill, just ending out that game. And tough hit scenario, like last scenarios are tough to deal with. So, I mean, it's good of him for just getting rid of that quick.
We're running it to Battlefield, which I believe is the stage I think we were on small Battlefield game 1. But Battlefield is definitely an interesting choice for doubles. A lot of the times you want the bigger stages so that both, you know, teams have a lot of like space to move around and play their own kind of games. But on a smaller, more constrained stage like Battlefield, we're going to see a lot more close quarters play, which I think benefits, you know, Quaz as Incineroar, obviously, but I think Azael and Shampoo both have benefits. So it's really just Censored that does not benefit from a tighter stage.
Yeah, right now it's the like big stage right here. It can do some things. I mean, right there, though, that could have led to a very bad fate for Azael.
Oh! Whoa! The Incineroar forward throw perfectly linked up into Censored's charge shot, which ended up taking Shampoo's first stock. That was amazing.
No, that was a fairly unfortunate level whip, as it set it up perfectly for Corrin to punish both of them because he accidentally grabbed his own teammate. But, I mean, right now, though, they're still up.
That's so scary.
Yeah, it's scary for Ness, especially whenever you have 2 people on that ledge right there that can give you at any moment.
Gets the jab on Shampoo. Censored looks to follow up a little bit, gets the bomb. Gonna get hit with the side B though. Shampoo making all the way across the stage to try and edgeguard Quaz and Censored. And now the blue team is split up, trying to regroup on that top plat there, but they're both trying to fight their own battles right now, and it's going to be Censored who loses the next stock. Right now, it is the red team who is in a pretty good lead right now, but it's definitely not impossible to come back from, at the moment at least.
Yeah, I must say, the tags on both these teams are phenomenal. We have She Moved On and then like Miffed emoji. And then we have Homicide, which that's in a reference to a rap group. And then we have Big Gassy 49. So quite the we have variety out here.
Absolutely. There we go. Good nair.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite spike on that down air. I mean, both teams are really increasing in the percents right now, but if you're blue team, you have got to get this progress worked up on Azael, who is on a fresh second stock right now, while everyone else is starting to lose their second stocks. First going to be Quaz.
So we kind of have two players, well, like we have two players in this game that are one on each team that are kind of trying to play keep away. You have Ness, for instance, who can try to get away, kind of throw out a couple PK fires and set control of the stage. While you have Samus, who has the charge shot, who's trying to, you know, back up, send some rockets, send some charge shots, and just deal up that damage against the enemies over time.
Korn is going to end up dying from that, you know, Samus dash attack. So now the percents are looking a little bit more even. Blue team is still in a deficit, but with that charge shot from Censored, it's now blue team in the stock lead, which will quickly be evened up by Azel's up smash there, taking out Censored's second stock, bringing us to a dead even game.
All right. What's the move here? All right, big F throw right there. Trying to edge guard to Samus. Oh, no jump and using the up B early, but not punished correctly.
Wow, that back throw almost killing Shampoo. And now at 121, Shampoo's going to have to play this really carefully. Is the back throw going to kill? Not quite yet. Shampoo has to hold on to the stock to prevent Azael getting put in a 2v1 situation again.
Yeah, this is a very scary option for Shampoo. That life is basically their tournament life, at least for winner's side, because this is best of 3. So they'd have to get down the loser's bracket. Let's see.
I like the idea with the charge shot there from Censored, but just was not in time. And the back air from Shampoo is going to take Quaz's last stock. You know, Shampoo holding on to that last stock is going to be taken. So now we have Censored versus Azael, Samus versus Ness in this 1v1 to decide whether or not we're going to a game 3 or whether or not the blue team is going to run away in a 2-0 set victory.
Yeah, we have, I mean, Ness does very well into Samus here. He has the down B to take up any charge shot that's thrown at him, although Azael is not.
That's it.
Okay, I didn't know there was no jump.
Got clipped with the trail of the PK Thunder, and that was disastrous.
That hurts the most. But all right, 1-1 now. Shampoo, Azael, Censored, Quaz. This could be a possible upset factor of 2. Let's see what happens.
I mean, we're getting into a decisive game, and both games of the set have been even-steven so far. So it's going to be very exciting to see what happens in terms of, you know, is the third game going to come down to a last-hit scenario just like that one did? Or is it going to be a slightly more dominant as, you know, players start to adapt and teams start to polish up their gameplay?
Yeah, let's see if we could maybe get any character switches. Obviously last time, or one of the last matches we saw, we did see a little bit of character switch from the Cloud to the Aegis. Although I think they might just stick in. Yeah, we got the Corrin, Little Mac. Okay, wait, we got Little Mac coming out for doubles.
All right, this could be a good thing. After all, this is Quaz's main, you know, obviously more practiced in this character, but Little Mac is definitely more of a volatile character. Incineroar is definitely undoubtedly the better character, especially in doubles. So we're going to see whether or not Little Mac, you know, moving down the tier list a little bit is going to affect the blue team in a negative light.
Yeah, I mean, big hits already coming out from Quaz. Unfortunately, though, getting harassed by those PK fires, it does suck this matchup whenever you're playing against Ness, because you kind of can't do much about the projectiles. All you have really to contest it is your quick ground speed. But look, this edge guard is going to come in. Yeah.
Yup. This is exactly what I figured could happen.
What?
And Quaz makes it back, has to burn the KO jump to do so, but definitely not the most insane Little Mac recovery I've seen, but still very impressive on the part of Quaz, who will go ahead and lose that first stock along with their teammate Censored after some great kill moves by Azael and Shampoo.
Yeah, the other players just haven't been getting as, like, hit as much, but once you see Little Mac on the screen, it's kind of easy just to beat him up and immediately destroying Quaz. Quaz down to his last stock right now. He needs to start putting in these big moves. Big down smash though, gonna get rid of Big Gassy 49 Shampoo.
Just like we predicted, just like we predicted at the beginning of this game, you know, Incineroar is definitely the better doubles character, and even though Quaz is more practiced with Little Mac, you know, the red team has just done such a phenomenal job of taking advantage of Little Mac's weaknesses and putting themselves in such an advantageous position in this Game 3.
Yeah, and don't count him out just yet. These tilts and these forward smashes really coming out to play. Let's see, he can get rid of any of these stocks, honestly. If we can maybe get rid of a corn stock if it's near ledge, he can definitely get rid of this nest stock. But right now, Censored is kind of the one focusing on just getting rid of Azael.
Oh no, the charge shot from Censored is going to get Quaz killed, and Quaz has to take Censored's last stock, which means that Censored is now out, and Quaz is alone on their last stock versus an Azael that has all 3 and Shampoo that has 2. This is not looking good.
The F throw into the back air.
That's
oh,
it. No
that's
jump.
over.
And there we go. We see Azael and Shampoo taking it over Quaz and Censored. And to be honest, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it as it is. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. The Little Mac swap doomed the blue team.
Yeah, it wasn't the play. But honestly, you know what? If you do lose a game, it's always down. You know, there's always room for improvement. And you could maybe think, okay, a switch in character can be the thing that I need to change. And that's okay. That's okay.
It's just, unfortunately, it just wasn't the right call to make at that time. And it's really like the only thing you can really, like, it's the worst when you do that kind of thing in a decisive game, the last game of a set. Because if it's early on in the set, you can kind of experiment a little bit and you have wiggle room. But they had no wiggle room in that Game 3, and they found out the hard way that it wasn't the play. But there was nothing they could do about it.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. Once you get down to the last stock, he had to, it was what, 1 stock against 5 against 2 people? That's not something you want to be against.
No.
It's tough to see.
Especially as a low tier.
But right now, are we going to get...
Rocky
Is that Rocky Keys?
Let Me Fly's very own Rocky Balboa teaming up with Kansas City mainstay Keys. I think we're seeing it.
Real to see it. This is actually one of the highest seeded teams in the event. I believe this is at least a top 16 seed.
I agree.
Are we getting...
We got some players set up here.
Yeah, I don't know who they're playing against.
Okay, no, there's just some players moving away. I thought Azael was coming back, but I think they were just getting their controller or something. Okay. We'll tell you who they're fighting later when they sit down.
Yeah.
But, you know, Rocky and Keys, we have Pac-Man and Wario, very spherical characters, actually. Both having a little bit of a stubby hitbox, but Pac-Man at least being able to make up for it with the bonus fruit.
Yeah, Pac-Man also does have a few disjoints. Okay.
Ooh, this is definitely going to be a hot set, because fighting Keys and Rocky, we have Kansas City's old TO, head TO, Campaign with Welfare Pickles.
Yeah,
that's a banger team.
I believe Brawler Snake is what was on the graphic. So, well, let's see if they bring it out. I mean...
Campaign is obviously known for their Kazuya, but definitely have the Brawler. They use Brawler against me. So we're going to see which character pick is going to be the one Cam ends up going with.
All right, look at those... Look at this beautiful venue, by the way. And this is not at all show how packed it is. On the left, just to the left of this camera, there are tons of players all at the setups playing. So don't let this dissuade you thinking that this is just some little tournament. This is a big tournament. This is a KC Premier tournament right here.
Absolutely. The largest tournament happening this weekend in North America, here in Lawrence, Kansas.
Absolutely. And honestly, that's a great thing to have. Because the thing is that once you're the biggest tournament in North America, you get all the North American viewers coming in just to see what's up. And we get to highlight some of this talent that we see in the local area. A lot of people don't know about Kansas City and their players, but we're starting to get more and more on the map.
Oh, if you're someone who tunes into my YouTubes, then you know about Kansas City. you know about it.
You've heard some special shout-outs for them.
Some special shout-outs indeed.
Keys is, I think, going off to the bathroom really quick. So, right now? Okay. You know what? In the meantime, though, chat, how are we doing today? How are we feeling?
We opening up Twitch chat? That's a mistake. Let's see how they're doing.
Yeah, let's go, chat. Yes, sir.
We love chat.
Wait,
it's VGBC 2.
Oh, we got more viewers than mainstream.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's that Rister Mice influence right there.
Absolutely.
Kidding.
Hi, Rista's my. Hey.
Oh, it's Rista's Mice. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mari. How's it going?
Okay.
There we go.
Well,
we're getting. How's chat? Anyone else in chat want to speak up about how they're doing today? I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day today.
He's taking his sweet time, a little stroll.
I love saying it just loud enough for them to hear us.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know.
Be launching in a set. Oh, I see Justin over there in the corner just entering the venue.
What's up, Cred?
All right. Looks like we'll finally be able to launch into this set now.
Once again, we got some great sponsors for this tournament. I believe that includes Central Bank, AT&T, Pepsi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, wait, no, sorry. AT&T, Central Bank, Konica, Minolta, and Wendy's. All for Kansas Esports.
I do have another commentary block scheduled for 12, and it's 11:55. I might see if Booker needs me to move somewhere. I think I might be getting moved to the Ultimate mainstream for doubles, but honestly, we'll just have to see what Booker wants to do about that.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm scheduled, but...
Hey, in the meantime, we got some banger sets. Keys,
agree.
Rocky, Campaign, and Welfare Pickles.
I'll just honestly wait to be told what to do. That's easier.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba.
All right. I definitely hear a brawler moveset getting made at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
They're experimenting. But also, wait, Campaign's hands not on the controller. I think that's Keith's Meat Brawler being made right now.
Oh!
And not Campaign's.
Right. I forgot. Yeah, Keys does have the Meat Brawler. Keys has a lot of characters. And honestly, I can see why he would want to be going Meat Brawler, because the thing is that you can't get WAF setups. You can't get Wario. Wario is a long comboing character that takes time. And any time in doubles, someone can just run in and just hit you out of it. Especially, you can get hit out of Waft very easily. For some reason, that move is just not great in doubles.
I heard Rob or something?
What? Wait, who's... Okay, we have a special little match here.
Everyone's trolling. Official confirmed.
Yeah, they don't... Guys, they don't really want to win.
Okay, so Campaign is the one going Rob. That's interesting. I mean, you know, Campaign also a little bit of a character specialist a little bit, but... Oh my goodness, and Rocky getting spiked immediately by Welfare Pickles, but then SDing right afterward. What is going on? This is already a crazy set.
Okay, 2 stocks gone in 18 seconds. That's not something you usually see in Smash Brothers.
That's a record for doubles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something. Rocky right now getting abused just a little bit by this Campaign Rob, but then he's giving it right back. Rob, kind of a bigger character, kind of having a tough time getting it smoked by those up airs.
Knocked by the Hydra in a little bit. We see Keith Rocky maintaining center stage, able to knock the red team off. They're in disadvantage now. Welfare Pickles goes high. Campaign still on the ledge. Tries to kill Rocky with the up air, but it's not going to quite work out just yet. And we see Keith not able to quite get a big combo on Welfare Pickles.
All right, a lot of these hops at ledge right here. Let's see. Can Keith seal out the stock against Campaign on the left side? He's using his little thruster.
Oh, the bell!
Time, but not going to line it up correctly enough for that back air to come in clutch.
Rocky threw the bell at Welfare Pickles, and Welfare Pickles shielded it, and the bell got reflected and hit Keith. A little bit of a friendly fire.
Yeah, doubles has some funny things that happen in it.
Looks like Welfare Pickles really in a bad spot here off stage versus Rocky Balboa, but able to make it back onto ledge with the help of Campaign coming in to protect a little bit.
All right, I love the little flip right there from a lowland muck.
Here we go.
But
we see the red team. Oh, wow. The watermelon from Rocky comboed into the up tilt from Welfare Pickles. Rocky is just having so many friendly fire incidents against his own teammate. It's not okay at the moment. It's really kind of ruining the blue team's chances, especially as the red team is holding on to these stocks at nearly 200%.
Yeah, it's tough because people like, the characters like Pac-Man, you know, need a little bit of setup, need to put up the Hydra, need to charge fruit, but characters with a ton of projectiles like Grenade, like Rocket, like Laser, like Gyro, they kind of interrupt that entire gameplay and emotion.
Yeah, I mean, the stocks are even at the moment, but the percents are not. The red team with the clear advantage state in the set right now, but we're going to be able to see if blue team is going to bring that back. Okay.
All right, big Nair, trying to go for the Nair into the
reversal.
Side B. No, I mean, reversing people like Rob are hard because Rob can recover for so long.
Ooh, there we go, the laser. The red team having a friendly fire incident for once. Here we go. Gets blown up by the grenade. Keith flip kicks over Rob to make it back onto stage.
Big up smash. Wow.
Shield, yeah. Big threat from Rob. There go back throw. Yeah, red team is kind of in the corner right now, kind of pinned against Keith's Meat Brawler.
All right, right now Rocky's getting a little bit of the work from Welfare Pickles. But Welfare Pickles actually going to last stock right here. It would be unfortunate for that team if they have to give it up and Cam loses stock, and then perhaps they could lose this game that was very winnable at first.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, and there we go. Jumping into the bell. Campaign gets stunned, and Rocky's able to follow up on the up smash. But this down throw, oh my gosh, wow. Keith's able to protect their teammate from getting up smashed by Rob. Would have been disastrous for the blue team.
Yeah, it's really who could hold their stock longer, Welfare Pickles or Rocky.
There are so many projectiles getting tossed out at every second of this game. It's hilarious.
This is a very projectile-heavy game, but there's also a lot of scrapping in this too, as every character here is privileged in scrapping and projectiles.
Oh, wow. If Keith had gotten that back air after being sent off stage with Cam, that would have been revolutionary for the blue team. Rocky and Welfare Pickles are at really high percents. Any kill move should be able to take them out. And then we see Campaign and Keith holding it down. Welfare Pickles finally loses their stock, which means it's Cam versus the world here in this game 1.
They just need one grab and an up smash or anything. They're getting hit on a bell. Rocky needs to charge it up one more time.
Has
and
bell
now,
in hand.
This is going to be an edge guard that's going to be tough to get past, especially with Rob's size.
Oh, wow, and they have Gyro on their side as well. That is disastrous. And the up, he had a shield, the Thrupper. Rocky lived to 197% in that game 1. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, Thrupper is strong. And honestly, that'll take you off the top at like 80 and still get rid of you. So it at 150, yeah, that's cleaning up the stock.
Yeah, wow. So we see there were 2 really early kills in game 1 from, Welfare Pickles dying and then accidentally SDing. And even then, it was still an extremely close game that came down to the wire. So I think we're in for a banger set here.
Yeah, right now we're only just getting started.
True enough. We're going to be launching into this game 2. And I honestly think the momentum here for this game 2 is going to be extremely important.
Yeah, for sure, because at the start, right, we had Cam and Welfare Pickles actually having a pretty solid lead. But as time went on, Rocky and Keith made themselves more composed, got rid of a few stocks in between, and started getting rid of them one by one.
Absolutely. So here we go, launching into game 2, going to Town and City. This is definitely a very smart counter pick because, Thrupper is a big risk, and going to Town and City makes it so that Thrupper will not kill as early, but it also kind of hurts Rob a little bit too because now Rob is not killing as early with up air.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, the thing about up air, right, is that you getting like a down throw and then up tilt, up air, that takes time. And whenever you're in doubles, that's kind of a setup time that a teammate could easily come in and intervene with. So, I mean, you got to pick your strategies well in doubles.
Okay, here we go. We see the blue team kind of dancing around. The side B from Campaign is going to get punished with that F smash, and Campaign is going to lose that stock at 99%. And I mean, considering the percents they were living to in the first game, that is very early, disastrously early.
Unless I'm mistaken, I believe one of them just fell out of Thrupper. Very unfortunate. The down throw, yeah, see, look, little dash attack right there, saving Rocky's life.
YD says that Thrupper is SDI-able, so, maybe that did take place there.
You know what? We always trust YD. And why do we trust?
And why do we trust? Here we go.
Okay.
Red team definitely cornering themselves a little bit here, but having enough projectiles to be comfortable in doing so.
Hydrant, nice. That's already another forward smash skill getting taken place. In fact, both of them also on Campaign. That is a strong forward smash.
Cam is going to end up losing that second stock pretty early. Rocky's still at 3 stocks right now. So definitely the blue team has a bit of an advantage right now. But as we keep going, we're going to see whether or not red team is going to be able to make that deficit back or not.
All right, big downer right there. They're trying to go for these little combos. Not going to happen, though. Getting kind of interrupted in the middle of their combos.
Oh, gosh. The Hydrant hits all 3 of the other combatants.
That Hydrant had a whole combo going.
Yeah, wow.
That Hydrant's playing Tekken.
Here we go. The Hydrant is out. Rocky's at 158 right now. Yeah, I just think Welfare Pickles is trying so hard to kill Rocky at the moment.
All right. Big up air right there.
There you go.
Back there will seal it out. Right now, Cam's looking on his last life. Kisa Rocky looking so much more composed in the second of okay.
Oh no, Keith's accidentally losing that second stock because Thrupper just did not go the distance they needed it to. Technically though, blue team is still in the lead. It's not a disaster to lose that stock like that because still red team at ludicrous percents living right now and blue team still at lower percents.
Yeah, honestly, any like aerial smash attack, anything from Pac-Man is getting rid of either of them. Any.
Oh, wow! Saw the shot put combo into the flip kick, and the apple is going to take out Campaign. I honestly think they're just going to let Welfare Pickles keep that stock. You know, they're going to die at any moment here to nearly anything, including that forward throw. And yeah, Welfare Pickles keeping that last stock to try and do this 2v1 against Keys and Rocky, but it's just not looking good right now for, you know, Welfare Pickles' chances, you know, especially against Keys and Rocky.
It's the one stock against 3. It's a tough one to deal with right now. I mean, we got Keys on almost last hit right here. I mean, any good Snake hit could probably get rid of him. But the thing is, though, is that
great double parry, though.
Yeah, Snake's by himself, so it's gonna take a little bit of. It's gonna take something. I don't know. Snake needs to get a lot out of his maybe like down throw setups. But the thing is, if you have a teammate, you can always get him out of it.
At this point, the only play is to like, you know, get rid of Rocky's second stock either by, you know, killing it or having Keys take it, and then just hoping you get that early kill on Rocky so you can hopefully make a 1v1 comeback.
Honestly, Welfare Pickles not doing bad though. We have the GOAT of Snake sitting behind us watching, almost as moral support right here.
Absolutely. Gets the dash attack. Keys at 161. Another grenade. C4 on the left side of the stage there.
No,
throws out
what?
Nikita, but you're off stage.
Okay.
Makes it back. Snake's recovery is good.
Risky move right there. But he still had his jump thankfully after Rocket. I thought he burned it already.
Oh, there you go. And like I said, there you go. Oh, wow, the drop down from Angel Plat up smash. I mean, the set kind of devolved into slower play. So the fact that Keys decided to let's just make a burst option, I think that was actually a tremendous play to just switch up the pace of the game.
Yeah, great move from there. And at the end of the day, right, no one's expecting you to just drop from the heavens. And that's what he did. Comes down, sends him straight back up.
And with that, I'm actually going to be leaving. Gamer Moment is going to be staying here to commentate the rest of doubles on the side stream. But I'm going to be moving over to the main stream, VGBootCamp 1. So if you want to hear more of me, do some more Ultimate doubles, you can go over to the main stream. I'm going to be moving there. Gamer Moment's going to stay here. And it's been a pleasure to commentate you guys. I hope you guys follow me over. I'll see you there.
Yes, sir. All right. Yep, great to have Bristermice. But yeah, you know, he's going to be on mainstream now. We love to see it. That's the GOAT right there. Make sure to follow him. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, @GamerMomentKS. You don't get commentary like this anywhere else. Events, fly me out, buddy. I need money. I need money. I am a teenage, well, 18, but that counts. That's like technically an adult, but you know how it is.
There's a little button here that says scan. It's
Are you doing commentary? Oh, yes, sir. How's it going, man?
real quick.
Yes, sir. What's up, Go? Yes, sir. The Bucky's drip. Okay. Let's go, Bailey. Oh, am I muted? All right. How are we doing, team? All right, we got some players.
Yo.
Yeah. How's it going, man? We got Timekeeper, the one and only. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How about you? How about you?
Going pretty good, going pretty good. We're on the side stream here for Sweet Spot on VGBootCamp 2. Make sure to tell your friends and your family to pull up. We got some hot sets coming in from the one and the only. Is that Apollo Kage?
Yeah, that is. That's Apollo Kage. I see also Mask Link on the other side there from Kansas City, I believe.
And TigerNope on his team.
Yep.
Oh,
this is going to be a hot set.
Yeah, this could be big. This could be big.
Another Snake.
Yeah, we had Welfare Pickles last match, did a phenomenal job, almost brought back a 2v1, it down a lot of stocks, but unfortunately just could not close it out.
I feel like Snake is like one of the characters that actually is like pretty good at dealing with 2v1 situations, you know what I mean? That dash attack is really, really good. Just a lot of burst options. I mean, up tilt, you know, a lot of ways to kill.
Very
Snake,
quick ways, yeah. Also, you could always have C4 on the ground,
Right.
just
Very
so
sneaky.
anyone tries to get in, you know. Also, 2 says a lot of things going on. They're not going to notice just a C4 sitting there. It's going to be harder to kind of deal with or just remember in general.
Yep, that is the truth. So yeah, it looks like you're right. TigerNope and Mask Link.
Oh, that's Atrius. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe he's coming in from Minnesota. Moved from SoCal, I believe.
Okay.
So he was SoCal, I think, number 3, and is now Minnesota number 1.
Really?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know some people had some words to say on Twitter about that, but if you're paying attention to people on Twitter,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you should never do that. So yeah, this would be a huge upset.
Point.
This would be a KC team going against a All-American. This is like the Kansas. This is like KU basketball team and going against Lakers.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little bit tough, but it can get done. Upset factor of 7, it's happened before. Upset factors of 13 have happened before.
That's true. And I mean, it's also like you never know what can happen in dubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
dubs is a completely different game.
Exactly. I love dubs though. I especially love dubs because it means it's the start to an excellent weekend of Smash. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, if you have a good dubs, that's how you know it's gonna go well.
Yep.
It's like there's just those few omens that happen. It's like if there's always as a player, if you do awful at the pre-local, you're winning the event.
You're right.
As if you complain about your seating, you're losing the event.
Right.
If you do good at the pre-local, you're not making it out of pools. It's just there's a couple things.
That's how it works. That's
exactly.
Just,
and it always happens. So if you're going to a big event at the pre-local, throw.
Yeah.
Throw. Trust me.
Excellent advice.
Exactly. Go 0-2. It always works out.
That's what I do.
Yeah. I go 0-2. I don't even need to try.
Right. Exactly.
It's crazy. Oh, we already have.
Yeah.
TigerNope threw himself off the stage. Bold start.
All right. I feel like Yoshi is probably a character that can actually contest Snake off stage pretty well. You know what I mean? The double jump armor is really good, obviously, and then you'll have really good, powerful, strong aerials as Yoshi to break Cypher. So I feel like this could be a good matchup against Snake.
Yeah, but if we look at the other side, Palu looks like she's doing very strongly into Yoshi. Kind of just contesting him and beating him out aerially. And if you're losing in the aerial game as Yoshi, that's an issue. No,
you're right. Yeah, that's actually a really good counter pick almost to Yoshi in this situation. Ooh, that trade going in the favor of Apollo Kage.
Yeah, but Apollo Kage actually reaching a bit of high percents, but as we know, Snake does not die easily.
Right.
You can sit behind grenade, you can trade as long as you live.
Right.
And I mean, Apollo Kage's talked about it time and time again. If you just contest people with grenade in your hand at all times, if you're up a stock, you can always deal that chip damage. And that next stock will be so much easier for you to take.
100%. And I mean, everybody knows too that Snake is, he likes rage. It's having a decent percent. Oh my gosh!
Who is he exploding?
I don't know.
Who is he aiming at?
What was he cooking?
Put him back in army camp. Put him back in boot camp.
Oh, I was expecting a back air there from Atrius.
Yeah, Atrius down a stock already. I mean, it's 4 to 5 stocks. Not the worst that can happen. But right now, TigerNope is down, and he's holding up those 2 stocks for his life. Apollo Kage, as I said, he's not dying.
True. Yeah, he's holding on to these stocks, and I mean that's what Snake should be doing. It should be stock taking in these matchups, I feel like.
Yeah, right now, you see these little 1v1s coming out. Suddenly it's like, okay, Atrius versus TigerNope. Oh, suddenly it's Masklink versus Apollo Kage. See these just very quick switches. And look, that rocket not going to actually interfere with that recovery route from Lucas. A bit of a stronger, it's a stronger projectile than PK Thunder that we all know and hate from Ness.
Yep. Just didn't get there quite in time to actually interrupt it.
What? Where are they going?
Going for that back air off stage.
They're going on an adventure. To be fair, Palutena can fly or something. I don't know the lore, but I'm making things up. But
she does have kind of wings sort of thing.
She is a goddess, right?
Right.
And then okay, no edge guard on Apollo Kage.
Ooh, back air taking care of a lot of them, and an up smash to boot.
Yeah, right now it's looking unfortunate for Team Masklink TigerNope. Team Masknope is getting comboed in the air.
How do you land here?
I don't know. You have Apollo Kage contesting. He's in the jumping jacks.
Oh,
he's
doing something.
he thinks he's a cheerleader. That's crazy.
Just the short hop up air looks so weird from Snake.
Yeah.
He keeps doing it.
What are you doing?
It's very funny.
He's having a good time.
Yeah.
He knows Atrius is trustable on ledge. Palu is a demon on that ledge. Yeah. Hit it again. Short hop up air. Yeah.
All right, that's Apollo Kage Atrius 1-0 over TigerNope and Masklink. Probably not too unexpected, you know what I mean? If you know these two players.
Hey, I want everyone in chat. I want you all to play a drinking game. Every time you see someone walk behind with a Chick-fil-A bag in hand, take a shot. Yeah. You'll be gone. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You'll be out.
Yeah. I mean, also maybe if you see a Wendy's bag too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wendy's and Chick-fil-A, both on the KU campus, they're having a little beef right now. They're having a little competition for who can have a longer line.
Oh. I personally, just from what I've seen today, I do think that Chick-fil-A is probably in the lead.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A is always in the lead. Chick-fil-A is, I don't know how they get so many customers. They're paying someone off.
Yeah. True.
All right, we have Polycog and Atrius now. This is winner's quarters of, is this Pool's winner's quarters? Okay. Pool's winner's quarters. Right now, if they just keep it up, it's going to be sending Masklink and TigerNope down to loser bracket.
Yeah. And I mean, as we saw in that last game, I'm sure they're, like, Atrius and Polycog are going to be following that same game plan. Just, you know, letting Atrius, you know, be the queen of the skies. You know, just tacking that damage on it. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, yeah, that fair off stage from Snake.
All right.
Wow.
But he got edge guarded by a Polycog. Let's see if he can dish it back. No, the air dodge in.
Air dodge is too good.
It stopped greatness. All right. Now he's going to sit up there with the grenade in hand. And as we see on the left side, Masklink. Oh! Polycog, will he get edge guarded? No.
Oh, yeah. That
very
dair
good
is
with
just so
Becker.
good.
Yeah. And right now, Atrius is bullying Masklink just slightly on the left side. And now they're trading who they're fighting.
Oh, no! An unfortunate team stock there.
Spiking a teammate is rough.
It was kind of crazy, too, because I feel like if Lucas hadn't gotten that spike, Yoshi would have, and it still would have been on the teammate.
Yeah, it's tough.
Tough out here.
Oh, yep, nice.
Yep. So that's a stock finally going down for Atrius and Audacity, or I mean, Polycog.
All right, dash attack. Suddenly, TigerNope on the ledge right here. What's the option? This is some intense music right here.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like a final boss battle. And Atrius and Polycog, I think, might be the final bosses, because who are you holding forward smash for? As a... Oh!
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, the dash back, or roll behind, and then forward smash finally takes that stock from Polycog. But still, there's a bit of a mountain to climb here for Masklink and TigerNope.
Yeah, Masklink right now.
Oh!
Last stock for both of them. Oh!
I maybe saved him there, honestly.
Yeah.
Although, you know, I'm sure Polycog has those recoveries.
Yeah, no, he uses Cypher so great.
Yeah.
He went to Japan. He got to like experience the...
That's true, yeah.
He got to experience Japanese players. He got to experience Japanese O2ers. And they're a different beast.
That is what I've heard.
All right, good grab. And
I thought an up smash or an up tilt was coming there.
Yeah, me too, but it's okay. 83%. They would need to throw to lose this game, but you know, then again, Masklink, Mark is him.
Yeah, he's got those yonky sploinkies.
Oh yeah. All right, the egg coming out. All right, that's part 1 of the process. Hitting him with egg. Part 2, kill him.
That's right. Part 3, profit.
Exactly. That's the 3 steps to this multi-step financial plan.
Right.
Oh, what the?
No way!
Wait, he had C4 on him?
I did not
even
see
know.
C4 go on him, I'll be honest.
I don't think Masklink did either.
Where did that come from?
That's tough. Well, we're not going to be seeing an upset factor of 7. That is so tough. But hey, Atrius and Polycog are going to make it to winners finals of... Wait, no, winners semis of pools. Stacked doubles bracket, by the way.
Yeah,
the fact that this is a winners quarters match for pools.
It's kind of like a stacked tournament in general. It's a very top-heavy tournament, I would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a lot of talent from a lot of different places here. You know, a lot of like PR
Honestly,
from a lot of states this year.
That's because of the GOAT Hassan, right over there, or president, I believe, of the KU Smash team, making a lot of this run. We love to see him. He got a ton. He was messaging people on Twitter.
Yeah.
He was adding people on Twitter saying, "Hey man,
make it out.
Sweet spot 8's this weekend. I know there's nothing better this weekend to go to." So
literally nothing. It's the biggest,
biggest
in the US, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For this weekend, yeah. Right here in Lawrence, Kansas, of all places.
Yeah, but they swept that one up the 2-0. And we got Rocky and Keys, the Wonder Duo, back at it.
Nice.
On the Tide setup. Back at it again.
Speaking of Lawrence, Kansas, though, this campus is gorgeous. This is a really cool campus.
Super good campus, yeah. In this ballroom, I don't know if you see this ballroom because you just see a door and a wall.
Right.
But it's big.
It's
big.
cool. It's like ton of setups, too. Tons of spots for setups. Yeah. Honestly, make it out to the next sweet spot if you're not here.
Yeah,
absolutely
absolutely. Please. Make it out so we can finally have Midwest have like a B tier event, please.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're struggling, man.
Also, singles is all best of 5.
That's because Kansas TOs are better.
Yeah,
like,
they're built different.
How are you, as like a California TO, like how are you not having all best of 5 events? Kansas can get it done. We've done it for the past couple big events.
That's facts. That is truth.
All right, we got. Who are they playing against?
I am not sure.
Hey, but some other teams that are coming up. We have Shu and Mr. Ping. We have Ploopy Atomic. Rocky Keys, who we've seen. Oh, wait, is this Rocky Keys, Ploopy Atomic?
Oh,
that would be funny.
That'll be a hype set.
Wait a minute. Okay, we
Atomic
got
the DDD, is that right? Or
no, Rob from Texas.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
There are a couple. There's a couple different Atomics, I think.
Yeah. I think I was thinking of Atomics or something like that.
Adams K.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I think it's been retired for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was at Summit like 4 summits ago, and then ever since, haven't seen him.
Huh.
Are they gonna? Yeah, I think they're gonna be here. I think.
That's
sick.
sick.
I think they're trying to find Ploopy, maybe.
Ploopy, where you at?
No, I know that they've
set up.
Yeah, there's a Ploopy I know was housing Atomic and like 7 other top players or something like that, all in his house, and they were all just grinding till apparently like 3 a.m.
That's what. So I'm in the house with like Chumble and Rafa and Tanner and it's like 16 people. You know what I mean? It was absolutely crazy last night.
Yeah.
It's fun, but staying in a house with 16 smashers is it's a lot.
Yeah, there's someone has to sleep on the floor in that scenario.
There was I think 4 people were sleeping on the floor last night.
Hey, listen, I'm a floor guy. I don't mind the floor. You give me like a comfort. You give me like a mattress. I'm chilling.
I at least like a couch. You know what I mean?
A couch is also good. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not complaining. It's going to be a lit weekend. It's going to be awesome.
Exactly, yeah. You can see the top level talent all in the audience right there. We got some beautiful people coming out here. We got Castle out there in the cosplay. I believe that is for Richter. Let's second. I know he had Simon Belmont cosplay for a while, but he said that it was getting too small on him. So.
Oh no. And I mean, of course, you got Apollo Kage with the One Piece Luffy hat.
They're all representing. And then we have Death Space iconic, like Pikachu plush on the stage. But he's off the camera, so you probably can't see him.
All right, here we go. All right, Ploopy Atomic versus Rocky and Keys.
Yeah, Atomic, Ploopy.
So Rocky's also a Yoshi?
Rocky is. Oh,
he's the Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Top level Pac-Man.
With Kansas City, I was confused.
Yoshi
who are
or
the
Pac-Man.
Yoshi? Right? Yeah.
It's one or the other. And if there's like a third, it's maybe like. I think we have like 2 snakes or something.
Yeah.
So I mean,
is that where you're from as well?
Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a KC resident, KC commentator.
Oh yeah.
They're all super cool. Everyone in this camera, except Atomic, is a KC born and raised.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say is cool.
No. Atomic's great. No, he's cool. I watched a lot of his sets.
Yeah, everyone here but Atomic is pretty cool. No, I'm
Possible
kidding.
upset factor. Okay, so I believe the upset factor would be Rocky Keys beating Ploopy and Atomic. Because I know Ploopy's won a ton of doubles events with Death Spade. Those two have been like static partners for a minute because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bayonetta and Game & Watch get the job done.
Yeah,
but,
that makes sense.
I mean, Rob's a great doubles character, so let's not
100%. Yeah. Getting it started off here. That Rob Nair just covers so much space. That combined with the Game & Watch Nair too.
Yeah.
It's just like you're covering a lot of space with those
Nairs. That's half the stage already.
Right.
Oh, okay. Nairs and the up airs coming out.
Damage.
Yeah, that's just big damage. Ooh. Wait, I was about to say anvil on your head. No, that character is bad. Steve is not here. A couple fisticuffs.
I feel like another reason this was going to be like a good match is like I feel like Kansas actually plays doubles.
Yeah,
like,
Kansas always has like a dubs as like a starting out to all their locals. And,
I love that.
Yeah, winners finals is always. I mean, Ploopy's always there. Rocky's usually there whenever he goes to the locals. So it just depends. Right now, honestly, pretty even.
Yeah.
In fact, Rocky looking to have a bit of an advantage in starting, but then again, percents don't matter. It's stocks that do.
Ooh, wow, that was kind of nice. just that Nair pushing everybody into that back air from Me Brawler. Me Brawler's kind of busted. I've only recently learned this.
Apparently Nair's broken, his tilts are broken,
Dash attack is broken.
Down B's broken, depending on which you choose.
Speaking of broken moves, though, that back air from Rob is a broken move.
Yeah.
The auto space is for you.
Yeah, I mean, we learned about it from the one and only Zomba.
Of course, the Zombair.
Yeah, we've only seen the. We've only seen him win Genesis as of recent. So Rob's stocks have been up.
They're up.
Ooh. All right, some gyro play right here.
No! Accidentally forward smashing.
Don't forward smash your teammate.
Up smashing is the enemy is good though.
Yeah.
Especially with that Game & Watch up smash. Very good move. Wow!
That's huge. All right now. Actually, Bloopy and Atomic now a little bit in the lead. Bloopy keeping on to the stock. Game & Watch is not that heavy. Yeah, look, was that down throw that killed him?
I think it was literally down throw. It was that one at like 80 though, so.
That's fair.
And it's Game & Watch.
Game & Watch is light, but then again, Game & Watch can delete you quick.
Yeah, glass cannon for sure.
Exactly.
Oh wow, what a tech. Under the stage there.
All right, F-tilt coming out.
Oh.
Okay.
Sometimes you just spot dodge 3 times in a row, you know?
Yeah, just to make sure that they know like that you're ready to spot dodge.
Right.
It's scaring them. All right, up smash.
Ooh.
See, yeah, Bloopy lets those up smashes fly sometimes, and the up Bs. Honestly, most Game & Watches do that.
Yeah.
That's the Game & Watch code.
I feel like it's especially good against like Pac-Man when you're doing it on like a hydrant or something like that because it's so fast. And it's like, if you could just automatically get rid of that hydrant, why not?
Yeah, I feel like it's just good on anyone whenever you can get rid of their stocks at like 60. No, that's 60. Okay, hold on. Let me, hold on. I'm not going to lie. At 80. Oh, but speaking of getting rid of quick, that Bloopy almost died at 60.
Yeah.
So Darker.
I'm actually surprised that didn't kill.
Yeah, especially with the lightness of Game & Watch. But yeah, now if you hit him with down throw upper, we might see something different.
Right. Up air. Nope, not going to take it.
Okay, yeah, Rocky and Keys getting back into the corner a little bit. Yeah, no, they can't get anything on Bill. Forward smash. Ooh. Suddenly, Rocky's the one with the most stocks in the game.
True. And I mean, I feel like Pac-Man has the ability to kind of camp out too and hold on to these stocks, which probably should be the priority right now. Oh, but wow, just the down air from Bloopy.
And Atomic is gone.
Yep.
Okay, now it's going to be a 2v1 scenario. I mean, Game & Watch can cover enough space to do it.
Yeah.
Issue is that these random like smash attacks from like Keys, for instance, will really start bullying him.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Why did he die that early? Forward smash is broken.
Because he's made of paper.
That's fair. That's fair. That is a 2D model. If it was 3D, it adds a bit of weight, but
true.
Yeah. Dude, 3D Game & Watch would be scary. We've already seen a luminosity graphics, and it's. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see big Game & Watch nose.
I don't want to see Game & Watch with any kind of thickness.
Yeah, they've given like luminosity graphics with Meister. They've given Game & Watch like at the beach, and he's like having a good time, and I'm like, buddy, I would not. If I see him on the beach, I'm packing
running.
up. Yeah, I'm telling my kids to like keep like a 50-foot distance from him.
I'm calling the police.
Exactly. You never know what. Yeah, exactly. You never know what he's gonna do. Is that a Pac-Man controller Rocky has? I think it's a Pac-Man controller.
That's kind of hype.
That's kind of. You know what? There's nothing better than having a legion, a partnership with your character.
Yeah.
Like every person that plays Persona starts main Joker for like 2 months.
That's
and then they start realizing that like the character's hard, and then they don't want to do it anymore.
Oh. Just like looking to always delete stocks. I feel like Bloopy is always out for blood.
Is this best of 5? Or is only top 8 best of 5?
I think top 4 is best of 5. That's what I was told earlier, is only top 4 for doubles is best of 5.
Right. Okay, honestly, for saving time purpose, that would make sense.
Yeah. But we do have all of singles is best of 5.
Yeah, I know we're going to have a ladder, like a Smash Bros. Ladder bracket happening soon.
Nice. That'll be lit.
Exactly.
Speaking of lit, this game right here.
Yeah, it's
so lit.
Yeah, this blue team's getting lit up. Yeah, look, Me Brawler is dead. No!
Oh! Trying for it again.
He missed 2 back airs. What would Samba say? Nothing good, actually. Never mind.
Zamba would probably say something like Rob sucks.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. The airstrike of Bell.
Yeah. So sneaky you can be with Pac-Man.
Yeah. All
So
right.
get out of here. Oh! But Bell's in the hand of Rob now.
Bell.
Oh!
Good forward smash.
Absolutely.
And suddenly, Ploopy and Atomic are in a strong lead. And now he's getting nared. Okay, never mind.
Oh my gosh. Wow, damage.
Oh, look, the nair train's going to start. Look, so Ploopy started trying to nair Keys and get him into a nair train. And then Rocky tried to help out Keys and then started getting naired himself. You hate to see it.
It's like, what do you do sometimes against these nairs?
Wait, he's gonna up B. Never mind. I always try to call out droppers. It never works.
Pac-Man's nair is such a good get-off-me tool in the air.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Way too early, and now he's at one stock. Oh,
Yikes.
God.
Bit of a mountain to climb now.
He got down from
Ploopy and
platform and
Atomic.
down smashed.
Oh. If he had... Oh, I thought a back air was
Right,
going
yeah,
out
I thought
there.
Big back air was going to come out, but yeah.
Oh.
Up smash. Okay, no, not going to connect.
And just so many options to mix up as Pac-Man. Your recovery, anyway. Man, that orange is strong.
Yup. Oh, dropper not going to connect on the red side.
Oh, that's it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, suddenly it's down to last stock for two of them. Atomic's still holding on to the last stock. Let's see what happens. It was like the game's kind of shifted in sides. At the start, it was Atomic and Ploopy who were in the lead. Then for a bit, it was Keys and Rocky, and now it's Atomic and Ploopy again. I know Atomic and Ploopy don't want to enter losers this early. I think they were expecting and seeded to be losers. I mean, they were expected to be in winners top 8. I think.
I feel like they're going to want to try to get this Atomic stock as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they want to get rid of him now.
Yep.
Rob's so big too that it's like it shouldn't be that hard to do.
Yeah.
Then again, Atomic is goated.
True.
Invader from Texas.
Oh, that back here.
Huge snipe, and now it's a 2-on-1.
Yeah. With 3 stocks still on the side of Atomic and Ploopy.
Pac-Man can play his own game in a way. Like, he can set up the hydrant. He can... Oh, he tried to take him off the side of the stage.
Oh. Going for, like, the Z-drop up smash setup there.
Look, he's 2v. Wow, he's 1v2ing. Oh, my. All right, now he needs to get rid of Ploopy immediately. He needs to get rid of him now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the time.
Oh.
Hydrant doing so much work so far in this match, though. Ooh, fishing for that back air.
No.
The classic Game & Watch game plan. Just throwing out smash attacks.
All right, big back air. All right, Apple.
Oh, Apple almost taking
takes
that.
him out, yeah. The Ploopy Mud is scared of apples.
Bro is not hungry for apples.
He is. No, he just had Chick-fil-A. I know he's not hungry for that. He just had like a medium fry, that chicken sandwich. Oh
my goodness. Rocky does not want a game 3. He wants to end this.
Yeah, no, he wants to end this now. Thing is though, is that Rob notoriously does very well into Pac-Man. However, Rocky is just good at the game.
Yeah, that is a fact.
All right, C-drop.
Oh. A little too early to pull that gyro back out again.
Yeah, okay. Hydra coming out. Yeah, just shield it. 131. All right, yeah, Rocky's living a little too long. And honestly, if he gets a good positioning with that bell hit, yeah, Atomic's dead.
Yep. And you can see
his little
Atomic is just trying to do everything to avoid that. Staying up on this platform, yep, baiting that out. Really smart move.
And now it comes down to, can he get Bell again? Doesn't have it yet.
Got it back now. Oh, fishing for the Zombair. Oh. Oh, he's going to try it with the Hydrant, I think. Got rid of the Hydrant. Yep, that was smart.
Z-drop? Oh, okay.
Wants it again. This is so nerve-wracking. Oh, my
goodness. Yeah, this is a very tense. This has gone for 50 seconds straight now.
There's 1 minute left in this game.
Does it go to top? No. No!
Oh, that could be it!
Rocky with the snipe!
Oh, my God.
That's his patented snipe. No one hits Bell into side B like Rocky. And that's Ploopy and Atomic now in losers in the top 8 qualifier match. That's so tough.
Oh my goodness. That's
Rocky,
crazy.
with those.
Oh
No
my
one doesn't
God.
like him. T doesn't hit those. Mazdai doesn't hit those. JDV doesn't hit those. That is one and only KC's Rocky.
Yeah.
Big snipe,
Holy
big snipe.
cow. Just came in and clocked in. It's just another day of work for him. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff, Rocky. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's the let me fly difference. He flew. He flew. Oh. Man.
Wow, what a set. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. That was a great ending.
And people say Pac-Man is boring, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, bro, how can he be boring? Like,
No.
Bell at any point is so threatening.
Right.
It is scary.
That was a nerve that gave me anxiety watching it, you know what I mean? All right, I see Shu.
Hey, chat, how we doing, chat? 1 sec, wait. Hold on. Chat, how we doing? We have 74 viewers. Guys, give me your honest opinion of that match. Loud crowd, loud crowd. Oh, I'm hearing a lot of people. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I mean, Sweet Spot, it's only day one, only doubles. Only goes up from here. I mean, if you love doubles, that's all right. But singles going to have a crazy
It's gonna
bracket.
be lit.
Yo, we have Mr. Ping and Shu next versus who? Do you know? Oh, yeah, wait, are we on ad break? Oh, yeah, we're on ads. I think. Or is it just my phone? I don't know how Twitch works.
Who knows?
All right, we have Toffee Barnabas versus Shu.
Oh, let's go.
Because this is the hometown heroes.
They're dressed in their Buckies. They're
Team
matching Buckies
Buckies.
uniforms.
Woo!
Unbiased commentary, by the way.
Hey, we're not biased. We're not biased, however.
We just love Buckies.
They're goated. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love supporting Buckies.
They got their Buckies onesies on. Yeah, I took a picture of Rafa dressed in that earlier today.
Oh, yeah, they're dressed to impress.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir.
By the way, shout out to the badges. Whoever made the graphics for the badges,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is fantastic.
That is true.
We had similar ones last year, and it's still rocking great graphic design. Some Smash players are just the most gifted artists on the planet.
Yeah.
And you would never know unless you were like, hey, man, what do you do? Oh, yeah, I do art. And then they have like the most fantastic art on the planet.
True. Also, always love when they put the stage list on the badges, you know what I mean? Makes everything a lot easier.
Because I don't remember stages like that. I can't lie.
I don't either.
And they have DSR, no DSR, and 3 bands.
We've had like a standardized like stage list in Nebraska for like the last 2 years. I still don't remember it off the top of my head.
I don't know it either, which is why I lie whenever I'm on commentary.
Yeah.
I just say whatever, like I just make it up.
Yep.
I'll gaslight people.
Fake it till you make it.
On God.
And if you never, make it, just keep faking it. Same difference.
So you Shu, the one and only ZSS.
Yeah, I think I've heard Shu plays Puff in doubles though.
Really?
Which I would be thrilled to see because I'm a Puff main.
Oh. Yeah, the Let Me Fly crew representing with their hoodies. But yeah, we got a lot of them in this venue today.
And I know Shu is from Colorado. Do you know if Mr. Ping is from Colorado as well?
They probably traveled out together if I have to guess, because
That would make sense to
a lot
me.
of crews do that, and obviously if you go into a tournament, Mr. Ping is from Colorado. Because the thing is, right, if you're going to a tournament out of state, you usually want to kind of hang around with the people from your state. It's a little awkward at first, immediately go like first tournament jitters, and then you like place. It's nice to have like a familiar face with you.
Oh, for sure. Little home base you can go back to.
Exactly.
If the Kansas crowd is bullying you.
No, the Kansas crowd's too nice.
They're very nice. Always have a good time when I come down here.
Hey, we're not Florida. All right.
So we got Toffee on that Mega Man. We got Barnabas on the Inkling. And we do have Shu on the Zero Suit. I can imagine that Puff probably is not a great matchup into these, at least not into Mega Man. Mega Man destroys Puff.
Yeah, and Puff does. I forgot how Puff does against Inkling. I used to main Puff for like a little bit of time.
It's not horrible. Definitely not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I think like ZSS is just better. I think overall.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So we got ZSS and Pitts, which by the way just got deleted.
Yep.
Interesting little duo right here.
Dude, Pitt's been having like a popularity surge. I've noticed recently.
Zachary, it's all Zachary.
Yeah.
Zachary can make anyone popular.
True. It's like the MK Leo effect, you know what I mean?
Exactly. All right.
Leaf Shield's so good for covering yourself off stage.
Yeah, see, the thing is, right, this is why ZSS is not amazing in doubles.
Oh my god.
Because ZSS, let's say you get the down smash into up B.
Yeah.
You are now in the air
Yeah.
for like 2 seconds. You get punished for it.
That was crazy though, the way we just had everybody lose their stock on that right side one after the other.
Yeah, it's a nice little, it's a circle of life.
Facts. I love he's got the tag buh. Buh.
Barna D base, but Shoe and Pokefart. The origin of these names I need to know. But alright, up air, trying to just call out Toffee.
Oh, the back air covering everybody.
Alright. Zaire not getting anybody, and now Shoe's actually getting kind of bullied on this recovery.
Yeah.
Getting sent off, and you'd assume that like, oh, wait, no!
What
Jim
was
Spice,
that?
I think it clanked with down air from
No
Mega Man.
way, that's
and
crazy.
Then it stopped the recovery early.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Neither have I. First time for everything. You know, if there's any time for shenanigans, it's doubles. Alright, Barna D base right here. What are they gonna set up? I mean, right now, Toffee with Barnabas, he's actually up on this out-of-state team.
Yep.
Quarters of Cool still.
I mean, these two are really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Shu at 95 here. Dangerous spot at this ledge. Flip kick so good at just reclaiming that center stage. And yeah, we see Shu taking a back seat here, just trying to survive. You know, trying to let Mr. Ping take the lead here a little bit. Try to kind of nickel and dime our percents back into their favor. Ooh, a little bit of a risky up B. Almost.
Shu's getting like, Shu right now, 126.
Yeah.
Kind of tough. Because now, if you try to interfere right here for a raw like back air or something, we'll just end you.
That was a good back air though to take that stock.
Yeah,
even the stock's back out at least. Down smash from Pit is so good.
Yeah, Barnabas sitting comfortably right now at a good 20%. Now Shu's gone. Suddenly, it's going to be a 1v1.
Wow.
Versus Mr. Ping. What will happen? Okay,
that Pit back air.
Him out.
Yep.
Nared in the wrong direction. He thought he would tech in. Oh, who is he? Okay, I don't know who he's gunning for. Okay, trying to go for the down air right there. But Pit has an amazing recovery. I don't think it would even, I'm not even sure it would work.
Yeah. That and like, I feel like Inkling in these 1v1s can really struggle to kill. You know what I mean? So it's like, unless you catch him at the right like booyah percent, like finding this kill is going to be tough, especially against somebody with as good as aerials as Pit has.
All right, big aerials right there. All right, how's recovery going to work? Oh! Ooh. Roller to get onto stage. Bold move. Trying to catch him with the up air and just steal out the stock. Oh! Smash scoops!
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah, that kills too.
You got Toffee with the like congratulatory like side, but he was like bumping him like, hey, good stuff, good stuff.
Let's go, let's go.
You love to see some teammate camaraderie, you know, some team love.
The home team winning as well, you know.
Exactly, yeah. This is KC right here. You don't go into KC and just beat KC. You got to work for the win.
Yep.
And Team Bucky's, they're not letting it down easy.
Both got their hoods up even. Oh, never mind.
You have to lock it in. Oh, the snapback? Okay, Bailey. Okay, they're locked in.
All right, let's get it. Game 2. Yeah, and they were just doing a really good job of like finding, like you said, bullying Zero Suit Samus's recovery, like, you know, hitting where the flip kick was going to land.
Very few characters can do it, but honestly, Mega Man with his crazy projectiles,
huge, you know,
up air could snipe out her trying to go high in the air. It's
Absolutely.
Up till, all right.
Oh!
Wait, no.
Gosh.
If only ZSS was a good character.
Yeah, right. The world of ZSS was good.
I miss it. All right, Mr. Ping, right now, putting in a lot of work. These Pit projectiles, I mean, just throwing out these couple of arrows once in a while just to rack up some percent. Yep. Toffee's saying no and immediately trying to contest them.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, gets buried.
All right,
does not quite.
Get the up B.
Yep. All right. Puts Toffee off stage. Shu not able to find the back air timing on that, and they are back. Oh!
Up smash gonna kill one of them.
Yep. It was pretty worth it too, honestly.
Yeah.
Since Mr. Ping did not die. Oh no. But there's 2 stocks down.
Yeah.
the
She's
lead.
up B getting gimped.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
All right, nair, forward air. What's the next move?
Gosh, they're just caught in a blender out in the middle of these two. Oh, but good up smash there from Mr. Ping.
Yep. This has been a very close set. The entire time, it's just been 2 stock, 3 stock, 2 stock. It's just been everyone close to percents. I mean, it's only a 60% deficit across everyone.
Yep. They've just kind of been taking turns wailing on each other, really.
Oh, they want Toffee gone. Oh. Ooh, yeah,
Wow.
big forward smash call out. The back
Yep.
air is coming in. Anytime you see Mega Man run towards you on the opposite, like with his back turned, you know exactly what move's coming out.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, good coverage there from Mr. Ping. Ooh, that nair not hitting. Shu going unpunished. Good fair, and yeah, just the... Oh, that didn't kill. That will, though. Never mind. I'm
Nope.
wrong.
Once again, bad character.
Apparently.
Yeah, up B if it gets sent the other way. No, it doesn't work like that. All right, big
Ooh, yep.
back air, gonna take him out. Now Toffee needs to recover. Big air dodge. Wow.
Yep. Oh.
Down throw, no booyah. Wait,
Ooh,
instead,
but wow, that was kind of nice. That's a good setup.
down air into up air. I mean,
Yeah,
down throw into up air.
Yeah, from Mega Man. Like, yep, not ready for it. Didn't air dodge through it.
All right, nair. No.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought Pit was the.
I did too. Say, get down, Mr. President. You grab me.
Get out of there.
That was a crazy trade. Mega Man's down air on that up air. Forward throw.
All right. Forward throw. Ooh. Yeah.
Wow, that killed. Okay.
Yeah, that's over for.
Oh no! Shu accidentally walking into that.
That's tough. And now, honestly, looking pretty close. They just need to get rid of Barn. It's whoever's gonna lose their life first, Barnabas or Mr. Ping.
Yep.
Barnabas, get out of there.
I will say one thing that Zero Suit does still have is that frame 1 jab.
Yeah.
And we've seen Shu use that to her advantage several times in this match so far. Oh!
Okay.
Oh, that back air beating out Leaf Shield. Don't see that every day.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Now it's gonna be a very tough scenario of, does Toffee got it like that? And
Oh.
I know he does.
Right.
But does he got it like that against 2 people?
Toffee's nasty with it. Ooh! Yeah, I'm surprised that all of these moves are just kind of barely whiffing on Toffee here.
Yeah. No. He needs to get rid of Mr. Ping right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Because as long as you have 2 people attacking you, it's just gonna be twice as bad. Yeah. Look. Now these little combos can start.
Yep. And the damage stacks up quick,
Oh.
but there's that stock on. And
Wait.
now
Does Toffee clutch?
it's dead even. Oh, that not quite going to be it. Yep.
Shu's beating top 10 players. I mean, I believe it's what, 2 wins on Riddles?
Yep. Oh, I thought an up tilt was just going to come out there.
Oh, trying to get the catch with the side B.
Yep.
Oh, falling out of forward
Falling
air.
out of that.
That character is awful. All right, F throw. Does Toffee get the clutch?
Oh,
No!
that should be it. Yep.
The hometown heroes. He
Dang.
just barely drops it. Almost made the 1v2 clutch.
1-1. We have got a set on our hands.
You can see he's locked in. He's locked in.
A Shu.
You can see he's disappointed after
Relief
the loss.
in Shu's face as well.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Now they're planning it out. The Bucky boys.
The strongest of competitors.
Bucky sent out his bravest warriors
Exactly. Yeah.
to fight his hardest battles.
Mr. Bucky. Mr. Bucky wanted them to fight.
All right. Let's see it. Game 3. Game 3, and this is still best of 3, I believe?
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
Up until top 4. So yeah, best of 3 for a long while. But yeah, it's gonna go the distance for sure. I mean, both those games super close. Once again, this game 3 is gonna be something special. I think this is some hype matches we've been getting so far. A lot of spaghetti, honestly, that's happened. You know, a lot of people falling out of moves. A lot of people not getting, like, a couple people getting gimped. but we'll see if it brings it. If they bring the heat in this game 3.
They switched colors. I wonder if they did that because it's Pokemon Stadium 2 for the paint, so it's harder to see the paint.
No, I know why they switched colors.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. No, I won't say it, but I know why.
You don't gotta blow them up. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly. No one needs to know.
All right, fair enough.
No, I love them. That's great. Yeah, Barnabas. You know, also, yeah, it's just sick colors overall. I mean, Toffee's always been that green Mega Man.
Yeah.
I think Barnabas, you know, it's like that's a cool face mask on him.
I agree. It's raw.
Exactly. It's raw. Roller coming out.
Yeah, I mean, right now, so far, Shu and Mr. Ping maintaining this percent lead pretty firmly in the start of this game.
If you're a Kansas City fan, it's not looking great for you right now.
It's still early days, though. Oh, that back air from Pit.
All right, trying to get the kill on Mr. Ping, but it's just not. He's still covered in paint, though.
Yeah.
Maybe something can happen. They're trying to
just tossing out these up smashes.
Yeah, they're both
a little
up
desperate
smashing.
for it.
You can see how much they want the kill.
Oh.
And that forward smash gonna hit his own teammate. All right, down air, jab block.
Jab. Ooh.
Be careful.
Could have been cute. Oh, what the heck?
Yep, you're gone. Yep, you're gone. 1 sec. Wait, it's getting close all of a sudden.
Dead even again.
They did not take that much percent.
Nope. Yeah.
I wouldn't say dead even in terms of percent, but in terms of stock, yeah.
You're right.
Oh, he wanted that. Oh!
Oh!
Footstool! Barnabas putting on a master class right now in an edge guard.
Ooh, barely missed spacing for that grab. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Shu catching that up B, taking that stock pretty early.
That's tough.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something. All right. Shu, good side B.
Yep. Just covers it like pretty much everything on that tech chase. Ooh. Shu doing a really good job of just rescuing Mr. Ping there.
All right, back air, instant. There was coming out.
Yep.
All right, yeah, right now it's 3 stocks to 4. Nothing crazy. It's not, I mean, we almost had the comeback happen last time, but right now you don't want to be set up into a position where you have to make a comeback.
Yeah, exactly.
You prefer to be in the comfortable lead.
Right, 100%.
Oh!
We see Mr. Ping just trying to set up for a backer. Okay, back throw. Oh! See Toffee going out so deep for that, accidentally down airing his own teammate, and just the side B from Pit taking that stock. Pit is still alive over there.
Yeah, I think Barnabas is just gonna let Toffee play by himself. If I'm being honest, that might be the play.
Yeah.
He's taking all 4 stocks by himself, but that's you know what? He was #1 on Kansas City PR for I think like 4 or 5 seasons in a row.
Oh! Give me those!
Oh! He's feeling himself.
The stocks are, even though this looks weird, the stocks are even.
Yeah, technically speaking.
That'll take that stock.
It's fine. It's okay. You can make the comeback. Not biased commentary.
Non-biased over
Love
here.
every player.
Especially those from Kansas.
See, look, it's tough though because he hits these aerials. Oh, yes, he hits these aerials and he's immediately punished from the back from Mr. Ping.
Oh, cute stuff. Oh, I see I like what they're trying.
They wanted it. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and that's back air. It's gonna send them out.
Really
so close one, game 3.
Yeah.
You hate to see that happen to the hometown heroes, but Shu and Mr. Ping, incredible work in that end. Definitely getting those team combos off, and it's unfortunate why it had to happen to Team Buckies.
Yep. And I mean, it's still winner's side too. They can make a loser's run from here.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
They haven't let Mr. Bucky down yet.
Not yet. They can still win from loser side.
Right.
Oh, they're on stream on mainstream already. They gotta go back to back. I believe they have to play against. I don't know. Toffee, that's all right, man. That almost comeback was. Yeah. It's okay, man. Hey, losers run.
Losers run. They can do it.
They got it. That's a strong team right there.
Facts.
You gotta give props where props is due. And I don't know who we got on this side stream coming up.
The weather out here is crazy, by the way, too. It's real nice. I think it's supposed to be like 75 today.
Listen, it's
sunny.
bipolar. Kansas is bipolar.
Yeah,
It'll be 20 degrees into 70 degrees.
Yep.
It'll be feeling like -5 and then 100. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I was like chilly last night, and I came outside today, and it was like warmer outside than it was inside, I think. It was nuts.
Yeah. And I like the heat. Listen, I'm a heat guy.
Yeah.
However, too much heat's not good for anybody.
That's true.
Okay, you know, gamers can only have so much sun in them before they like, you know, it's like a vampire. You know, it's just if you feel the sun, it's over.
Yeah. Dangerous stuff for gamers, the sunlight.
All right, so we're going to be going on a short ad break while we find the set to play, but thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to come back and stick with us. If you want to see a banger of a set, please tune into the mainstream VGBootCamp 1, but if you want to stay around for some hot commentary from yours truly and Timekeeper here, then make sure to stick around.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power-up. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib. Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T brought out their best to PAX West.
Together, we're elevating our potential, our pride, our traditions, and our dreams. Together, we're opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Elevate your University of Kansas experience with Jayhawk checking from Central Bank. Central Bank and KU, elevating together.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power-up. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib. Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T brought out their best to PAX West.
Together, we're elevating our potential, our pride, our traditions, and our dreams. Together, we're opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Elevate your University of Kansas experience with Jayhawk checking from Central Bank. Central Bank and KU, elevating together.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib.
Give me the loot!
Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T brought out their best to PAX West.
Together, we're elevating our potential, our pride, our traditions, and our dreams. Together, we're opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Elevate your University of Kansas experience with Jayhawk checking from Central Bank. Central Bank and KU, elevating together.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it...
pretzel bun? On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming
What's up, superstars? Welcome to Sweet Spot 8 Doubles. It's your boy, Big M. Right next to me is the lovely Fire Blaster, a commentary duo we haven't seen in quite a while, but it's nice to bring it back to Sweet Spot here, where we originate in the heart of the country in Kansas here.
Yeah, and it's going to be an exciting thing. You know, we got doubles, top 8 qualifiers coming up. We got Kaden and Despade, Colorado's finest Ridley, and Despade, known for their Bayonetta, going up against MDHM and Akita.
Yeah, Akita is a very good Rob out of Missouri here. So obviously on the come up in general, but speaking of come up, we have these two teams kind of scrapping, and that up smash almost taking the stock, but not quite. Red team already found 2 stocks here. I mean, Fire Blaster, blue team has quite the hill to climb here.
My goodness, that is the hill to climb you're talking about. You know, with Rob and the stupidity they have in that area. Unfortunately, it's your partner's stock getting taken and not your opponent.
Yeah, and one of the most nastiest things about Bayonetta and doubles, you know, obviously an awkward character, but half of their combos happen in the freaking top quarter of the screen, so you can't really interrupt them or stop them. So it's a very interesting dynamic, like that freaking back kick there, and Kaden and Despade are running a clinic, Fire Blaster.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So with Bayonetta, she can control the airspeed, like everything up in the air, and with Ridley can really do a good job of controlling the ground, like the spacing on the ground and everything else. And I think that's why this is working so well, because, you know, you don't have to worry about covering the air as Ridley, and then Bayonetta just doing Bayonetta stuff. So,
yes, indeed. On the other end here, we got another back kick there, the back air closing out the stock, and now red team is just going to style and profile here in a fantastic game 1 finish. Kaden and Despade give it a little bit of a giggle as they just did some nasty work down there.
I mean, you're up 4 stocks to 1, like, you see Ridley's all the time, you're just like, you know what, let's go for the style, the down air. You see Uppy a lot at that situation, and you know they're looking really comfortable right now after that solid game 1 win.
Yeah, but obviously Acida and MDHM taking it, but you know, a little bit chuckle, a little bit smile on their end too. We're just having fun out here in doubles, as it's easily the most fun game mode in competitive Smash, at least in my opinion. But we're getting into game 2. Obviously, we're best of 3 until top 4 because, you know, the Midwest double curse. Right. You know, it's always going to take as long as possible. So only best of 3 sets until that illustrious finals.
Smashville, I like the stage pick, but at the same time, I kind of don't. So
Sure.
from my perspective, like, this stage is going to work possibly in your favor for Falcon to kill a little earlier and Rob, but in the same point is the early kills from Bayonetta and Ridley combo that we saw in the last game.
Yeah, and speaking of early kills, one of the most effective tools at taking stocks and doubles here on the screen is that Ridley up smash. You know, it acts a lot like Ganondorf when he plays in doubles, where you can kind of just jab and set him up, and that up smash has such a good arc that it can kind of cleave a lot of double combos.
Right. Oh, and that's a nice back air, and blue team looking solid so far with that back air taking stock and a slight lead.
Yeah, and the lead immediately eviscerated by Death Spade alone. One-man army out there as taking off with the back air into the F smash. Very good stuff.
That's one of those things, like, you love to see the different team synergies with this kind of stuff. And I don't think I've ever seen a Ridley and a Bayonetta play doubles like this before.
Yeah, there's a lot of unique things about this team comp. I mean, Kaden, Death Spade, obviously from different scenes, just making a link-up of epic proportions, just like that knee, that MDHM connected onto Death Spade. I mean, onto Kaden, but
yeah, you had the idea, and Kaden doing a good job of reserving those jumps, because a lot of times people want to waste their materials, and then Falcon's going to punish you for it.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned it early at the beginning of the match, but I do like this Smashville pick because one thing that big bodies like Ridley or like Rob always suffer is that in doubles, there's just so many hitboxes that they're going to get hit. And when you shrink the stage down to a size of Smashville, it's going to be a lot easier to just connect onto Kaden, whether you want to or not. And stuff like that can happen. But another up smash, Jesus.
I feel like we're in a boxing match and all these guys are going for these uppercuts and everything. And eventually, oh no!
Wow, and I thought we were just going to go full Sudoku, like go down with MDHM there. But no, actually gets a no-tech and a trade of stocks. Man.
This is disappointing for the blue team. This game was looking so solid up until that last few moments of this game, and it's not looking good. But I'm not counting anybody out. But it's not too good for Falcon off stage.
Speaking of counting out, Death Spade exit stage right, and now we have a 1v1 between Kaden and MDHM, who will come out on top here. Fire Blaster.
I don't. It's one of those things, like I said earlier. You never count anybody out, but Falcon off stage, and that is going to be the stock and the set. Kaden and Death Spade qualifying top 8.
Yes, what an excellent showing from the two springy teammates there. They had a fun one there, but I don't know. It just seemed like blue team were just combo food, man. It was tough, you know. Kaden, Death Spade, their punish games are refined as singular people, but when you combine them, it's a whole nother monster. I mean, you just saw Death Spade taking MDHM off the top while back airing freaking Acida, while Kaden's back airing Acida, taking stocks at 87 on Town and City. Disgusting work, but an excellent top 8 qualifier set just to show you the type of doubles we're putting out here in the Midwest. So you guys keep it tuned. We got another set coming up here.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. It's been a fun time up to this point. We have over 300 entrants in the total event altogether. Lots of great players from different states, you know, Illinois, Iowa, you know, Missouri, Kansas's finest, you know, Colorado, like, you know, showing work, obviously. Kaden, you know, it's a great time so far.
Yeah, I mean, Kaden, I believe, last time I saw them down, it was a Oklahoma carpool. It was Kaden, Red Crimson, and the Puff from Oklahoma.
Oh, My brain is not.
Canon Red.
Red.
Yeah, that was the last time I interacted with Kaden and that group, and it was very fun. We went down to, I believe, it was a regional out in Missouri, I believe, and it was a fun time. And I mean, they just always bring the party.
Right.
That's always what I look forward to when Kaden's in the video. They always bring liveliness and a party. You know, it's always fun to be around them.
I mean, look at their getup. The getup it says it its own, like with the bejewels on the shirt, and like
Kaden makes a statement. if Kaden opens their mouth, like, it's a statement. It's a statement. It's never anything. It's never anything like short of fantastical.
Right? The majesty of everything, you know?
Yep.
It's, you know, I'm just looking forward to singles. We got Nico in the building.
Yep.
No doubles, but he's playing Brawl. So, like...
I was shocked that Brawl was on the itinerary for Sweet Spot. That is crazy to me. Like, Melee, I get it. You know, Sweet Spot has always been a historic Melee tournament, but Brawl? I think we didn't have it last year, I don't think.
We did.
Oh, we did? Oh,
yeah.
It's just always in the corner, I guess.
Last year, they called it a Brawl Major, and I put that in quotations because, so, like, there wasn't a ton of players. It was like 15 or 20 players, but they had enough of, like, the Brawl vets that were ranked in the top 25 where they were considered a major at this point. Like, I think they said 10 of the 20 entrants or something like that was, like, top 25 Brawl previously. So, like...
Well, take it, I guess. Hey, you heard it here first. If you want to become #1 in Brawl, move to nowhere, Kansas, and we're running a major, I guess, every single year.
Right? I mean, player 1 came from...
Oh, I remember that actually now.
Just to play Brawl this year, which is wild. Like, they're an ultimate player too, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna play Brawl. Like, you're flying to Kansas for just Brawl? What?
I mean,
2024. Like, what?
I forget. Did MJG also enter the bracket?
Yeah.
MJG. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we got. It's crazy that we have comp for Brawl down here. That's wild. But speaking of Brawl, it's just been all out brawl so far in terms of like what's been happening in bracket. Doubles has been a bloodbath. A lot of people dropping. A lot of people getting clapped here, dude. It's been insane. The type of doubles action. I've just been walking by the setups and just seeing the craziest combos, the most elite teams. We have a plague for some reason. There's a lot of Ditto teams. Like, I saw a double Puff. I saw a double Link. I saw freaking there was one more double team that I'm like, I don't know if this is okay.
double Belmont.
Double Belmont. That was it. Oh my god.
That's what I lost to in pools. We lost to double Belmont losers. I'm like, bro, like,
actually insanity.
You just don't know what to do.
Yeah, they think down here in Kansas we farm wheat, but in fact we actually farm corn. We're the corniest nation in the world. So come on down to Kansas and you'll find a lot of fun things. Speaking of fun, what's going on over at the main stream for you gamers that have both streams open, you'll see that one of the other top 8 qualifier sets just ended. Justin 23 and MJ Jesus versus Shu and Mr. Ping.
So we got Justin 23's team coming up.
Okay.
Versus Campaign's team coming up.
So nice.
So it's Campaign and Welfare Pickles versus Justin 23 and who is
MJG.
MJG, yeah. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a wild set. Like, I walked by Cam and Justin and like how they've been playing, and it's like it's just gonna be chaos. Let's just put it that way. Like Snake, whatever Campaign's playing in doubles, you know, Justin, Yoshi, and MJG's Pyramithra.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's up there in the air, but like we could even see Villager for crying out loud. Like,
oh my goodness.
MJG is like literally, I refer to him as like the godfather of doubles. You know, whenever you speak to a true vet and you bring up MJG and doubles, they quiver just a bit, because this guy he sees doubles in a different way that anybody else has ever seen it, and kind of probably shaped like the meta of doubles for like Smash for like the next few decades. It's pretty insane if you actually think about like his impact on like the doubles metagame and Smash in general.
I actually have a wild story about that while we were waiting for them to set up.
Of course.
So before I even knew Averill, which I know him personally, so that's his real name, it's like we went to low-tier city, like OG tournament. Panda was still around. Like, this was like their 3rd or 4th tournament in Smash 4. And they're like, yo, my brother's like, there's this dude from Kansas that just plays doubles with all these top pros. And I'm like, this is wild. And then I met him, and I'm like, saw how he's teaming with these top-end pros, like top 10, top 15 players in the world, like Zero and all that. Like, that's just wild to me to think that we have somebody here in our own state that's that good at playing doubles.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. But getting back to the match here, we got, like you said, Justin 23 and MJ Jesus versus Campaign and Welfare Pickles. A very excellent top 8 qualifier, to say the least. Obviously, both of these players playing for their life in the tournament here. It's one of those lose-or-go-home scenarios, as both players are going to bring their A game. It's still best of 3. Best of 5 starts in top 4, so got to really earn your spot for a best of 5 here.
Yeah, those best of 3s, sometimes you get one cheesy game where you get those super early stocks, and then you're like, hey, we're one away from qualifying, which is a good and bad thing at the same time.
Yes.
Donkey Kong?
No, we're capping. There's no way. I don't. Is that Cam that's going to be playing?
Yes.
I don't even know who's.
So it'd be Welfare Pickles with Snake, and then Donkey Kong for the other. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Look at that.
Let's get into it. We're starting on PS2. It is where the best games are made, and it's no different in doubles here.
I don't know where you're getting the best games are made on PS2. That's just because everybody's ignorant and don't want to play on any other stage. But I mean,
so am I wrong?
You're not wrong. It's just one of those things. It's just like the mindset of some of these gamers just to not go on any stage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the accidental side B.
That's an early stock to lose, and doubles stock economy is literally paramount here. Luckily, Welfare Pickles is probably going to be playing a more supportive role and try to hang on to stock as long as possible. So if Cam can make an epic play here, he can really just erase that mistake.
Yeah, and that's one of those things about heavies and doubles, period, is like you're either comboing or you're combo food.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like one of the two. Like, there's like no in between. You're not like, hey, I'm going to be the support or whatever. You're either like, you're destroying or getting destroyed.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of destroyed, Cam is already sitting at 100%. This DK is steaming, fuming. We get the down clap, but no follow-up there. Averill just sneaks away with his life, and Justin takes a stock for extra measure.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that boom, because like the butt just you think it wouldn't be a good move, but like you shield it and get hit by the stars, you break your shield, and if you don't, you're getting hit by it and you're gonna die, and that's what happened.
Yeah, and I just want to mention a small little micro play there. Averill got a grab at the edge there, and to not get punished, he just continued to pummel to get Welfare Pickles off his tail. It was such a great play.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of doubles, is there's so much micro play, and like you be commentating about one thing and there's another thing going on. Just like while I'm talking about that, we have another stock taken.
Oh, and the stinky cheese is out in full force there. The cargo down throw off stage is just going to spell curtains for pin throw.
That's one thing that I think Donkey Kong has in doubles is like just that cheese percent. Like you can kill a lot of characters with that off stage super early.
Yeah, and especially Pam, a.k.a. Pyra and Mithra. They don't have the greatest recovery without their double jump, so if they just get sniped, it's just super tough.
Did you say Pam or Palm?
Pam. P-A-M.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. But it's one of those things. Welfare Pickles is doing a good job of stock taking for the blue team so far because, having a monkey that high a percent on last stock is never a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing for anybody in the doubles lobby. Oh! As a stock could be taken. Here, the accidental shield break into a giant punch.
And that's the thing, is that's what blue team needed. They've been down pretty much this whole game, and that one trade with that could be what they needed.
Yep, exactly. And a very unfortunate miscue for Red Team, but they're just continuing to cleave away, trying to find this stock. If they can take Welfare Pickles at 204 there, they're right in the money.
And this is the scary part, because you have a high percent Yoshi, a high percent Donkey Kong, but Aegis and, you know, Snake being low percents, it's anybody's ball game. It's going to be really who takes that first stock.
Yeah, and this first game couldn't go any other way. Oh, and that up tilt is a nasty trade, and Blue Team finds himself in the lead and in a position to take this game.
That's the crazy thing, though. Like I said earlier, is like it seemed like Blue Team was on their back foot the whole game so far, and now they're just ahead, and
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All we needed was an up tilt to bring us back. We have the 1v1 between Welfare Pickles and Avril going at it.
And the crazy thing is they're almost deadlock on percents as well, just a little bit between each other. It's anybody's ball game.
Okay, the F tilt gonna get it with the second one. A nice setup here. Just a ledge trap scenario. You can't get touched by Pyro in this scenario.
Oh, I thought maybe that April went too low for that, but it was good job knowing their character and how to get back. Ooh.
Yes, and that will be it. A one swing in the wrong direction, and Welfare Pickles gets cooked by that back air.
Yeah, and that's one of those deceiving back airs. You think that it was too low to the ground to hit, but then you see that last few hitboxes coming out, and it just hits you, and then you're dead, and you're like, bruh.
I like to call Pyra back air the BF air, because it goes from the back to the front, covers a whole 180 degree around that character. It's actually insane.
It's kind of BS, too.
Yeah, exactly.
But game 2, we'll see what we're looking at.
Yep, we got a lot to look at here as we're back on PS2. We'll see how these two teams go at it. We're sitting at 3 stocks apiece, and I'm excited to see what we get.
I'm excited to see what we get, too. It's like, how is Cam going to recover from, like, he did a good job of recovering from, like, the early oopsies, like, but how is he going to, like, take that into this game?
Well, here's the trick. He's not going to think about it whatsoever. You know, a miscue is a miscue. We lost that game, we're on to the next. That's how you really keep your mental in check with those type of when those type of scenarios arise.
That's fair. You kind of got to be like receiver in a corner, like you get burned, you got to let it go. And that C4 letting go and taking April's first stock.
Yeah, Welfare Pickles' C4s have been on the money this game too. Already taking one stock and putting April in a bad scenario in another.
Yeah, and that's the thing about C4 and doubles. A lot of times I've noticed it's like it's there, and then you don't realize it. Oh no! Good job getting back. I was so scared there for a second.
Yeah, Avril just had to get out of dodge, but like Welfare Pickles doing such a good job setting up Cam to spam these back airs and put Avril in such harrowing scenarios just like that one.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, but Red Team gets the double trade that they wanted. Like, they lost their stock, but then took 2 of their own. And, if this Yoshi can stay alive, we will have a whole different game. But I don't know if that was the Punisher that they were wanting.
It was a 0%, let's not give it a fly ball and just get that dash attack, get that guaranteed percent. But speaking of guaranteed, right now, anything but in this game, as we have a asymmetrical even right now. We have 3 stocks on Justin hanging on by a thread, while on Blue Team they just have an even 4, 2 and 2.
Right, and that's whoa, there goes. It's not 2-2 no more. They now Red Team back in the lead.
Yeah, that was a very good play from Justin. Honestly, Justin so far the MVP of this game 2, really coming at clutch. But speaking of clutch, gotta grab the ledge, young man. That forward air evens out the stocks, even though Avril dropped to his death there in the same breath.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, is like, the forward air going through that cipher is crazy to see, but like, Yoshi's with his thick head and that big nose, like, just puts it to work.
Yeah, no, it's why I call Yoshi the Serpent Slayer. He always gives Snake a little bit of trouble in recovery and honestly all aspects of things. And a great heads-up play from Avril there. Dash attacking, making sure that up tilt does not connect.
Yeah, and that's that's one of those things. Oh my goodness! What a way to finish out the set with the up air on the double stock, and Yoshi, you know, putting his thick head to that work.
Yeah, and except in that scenario, it was the tail of iron cleaning up the game in a beautiful finish screen, getting both players in that up air. Just crooked work from Averill and Justin.
Bro, that's probably one of the wildest ways I've seen a set for doubles end in a long time. It's just like, blue team's there, they're doing a good job, they're one stock each, and then boom.
Yeah, I know. Everything lined up, and this is why I call Averill the godfather of doubles. You know, set everything up perfectly. Justin was juggling Cam, kind of sending him towards that up air. Averill had a heads-up play, was able to see all 3 other players on the screen at the same time. That's what you love in a doubles player. Sent Welfare Pickles his way and said, clean it up. And, you know, Justin, he leaves a happy plate every time. Every time.
Yeah, he's one of those kids, you go to dinner time, and he's just like, you know what, I'm eating all of this, even if I don't like broccoli.
It's like, I'm not leaving it on my plate. You can have broccoli on your plate, but I'm cleaning mine. I'm cleaning mine, so. Like I said, Justin was the MVP of that match, you know, being able to hang on to 3 stocks for so long in that set, and then also finding all the kills too. You rarely ever see that, where a player is playing not only the stock tank, but also the stock taker. It's like actually insane.
That's the crazy thing about Yoshi, I guess, is like, he's so underestimated in this meta. It's just like the kill confirms, the kill power, the dunk early percent kills. Like, it's just wild. Like,
well, you say underestimated, but I was just talking about this with my boys on the Let Me Fly podcast, out now. Check out Let Me Fly Esports on YouTube. But we were talking about Yoshi's place in the meta, and honestly, that tier list that came out ranks Yoshi really high. He's actually above characters like Sora, Mario, Pac-Man. I mean, a lot of people are starting to put respect on Yoshi's name. That character has insane movement in the air, above average movement on the ground. You know, he lacks some like engagement tools, but obviously that doesn't really matter in doubles when you have a whole nother teammate to start the engages for you.
And speaking of insane, this next set is going to be insane. We have Nebraska's Brogan and Zen versus Justice and GamerDog, the brothers from SoCan. Like, this is going to be a fire top 8 it's quarters finals, not even top 8 qualifier, I don't believe.
Yeah, so I mean, the Briny Bros always bring a bang in doubles, so I'm excited to see what they bring to the table, as it's going to be a beautiful burgeoning of. I had a B word, but it's not. We'll throw it away.
This is the top 8 qualifier. One of the other ones that we needed. So misspoke. One of those things, you know. But this is gonna be interesting. So we know Zen's gonna be going Pikachu, obviously. Yep. You know, we know what the Briny brothers are gonna be playing. But what is Brogan gonna be playing? Is he gonna be Kazuya? Like, what is that move?
I mean, obviously he has a Sephiroth. Obviously before he really made the switch to Kazuya, he was manning that Sephiroth. I could see maybe. I don't know. Brogan is a talented player, and I know he has a couple of characters in his pocket. Loki, he could just pull out the plant and probably make it work. So,
dude, I love saying plant. I don't know why. It's just how dumb the character is altogether. Like,
what a beautiful addition to this wonderful game we play.
Man, nobody expected it, too. They're all like, Gino, it's Gino, because they heard the music, and they're like, it's going to happen. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I would have loved it, but, like, you know, it's one of those things. Palutena, that would be
Justice,
yeah.
I guess another interesting thing is GamerDog gonna go Mario or Rob. Probably starting with the Mario, because like Mario does good into Pikachu, which we know we'll get from Zen. But obviously Rob's just a good character, so why not?
The cheese or us is in full effect. Like, you get hit by that side B in doubles because you're just like, hey, I'm doing good, and then hey, here comes side B, and you're like, oh cool, I'm dead.
No longer doing good. Yeah. Do not talk to me. I am not fine.
Yeah, it's that exact opposite meme of like the dog in the fire. Like, I am not fine. Oh, it's Snake.
Okay, okay. All right, so getting everything underway, we are on PS2 here. It is where the best games are made, and stands true here in doubles. If you saw that last banger of a set, I expect we'll have another one here.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that it's an interesting dynamic with Snake and the Pikachu, because, you know, like, they're both really good with, like, their aerial confirmations and stuff. So, like, we'll see how that dynamic works compared to a Rob and a Palutena.
Yeah, honestly, these are very much day one teams. I mean, something I would see from freaking 2018. Obviously, that Pikachu and Snake is a team we saw a lot of times in doubles, headed by MVD and ESAM. And then on that other end, Palutena and Rob are just two good doubles characters. So
right, and speaking of good doubles characters, both these teams both taking their first stocks. Oh my goodness, that cheese, but it didn't take the stock.
Yes, luckily Snake, quite the heavy boy, you know, puts on a little bit more pounds so he can survive hard rank scenarios just like that.
Yeah, I always like lose my breath when I get hit with that kind of stuff, because it's like one of those things, you're in it and you're like, I hope I don't die to this. Oh no! Oh.
Yeah.
That was almost scary there.
Almost, you say, as Brogan avoids the flying robot, but right into the loving hands of the goddess. That up air so powerful. Red team now down an entire stock. Gonna be very tough to kind of bring this one back.
Yeah, it's one of those things when you're down. It's actually 2 stocks, because they're at 5 and they're at 2. Now it's 3 stocks. But
in fact, it is actually now only 4. Well, only 2 stocks again.
We should stop talking about the count, and we should start talking about the game a little more, because like this is just like a runaway game right now for the red. Like the red team just kind of getting mollywopped right now.
Yeah, they're having a tough one, kind of just staying on the stage, I've seen. You know, whenever they get hit, whether it be above the stage or off the stage, the Briney brothers are just really good at finding edge-guarding scenarios, but a big turn just happens like that. The double KO puts us at an even territory, even Steven. Every character only has 1 stock to their name.
That's the thing I love about this game. You talk about things and how far one team's ahead, and then just like that, bam, back to even.
Yes. Very good stuff from the red team, but it only takes 1 mistake to find yourself in the bottom blast zone, and now we have GamerDog trying to line up the edge guard here. Not quite going to KO, but there goes a whip punish, still not working out. Zen fighting alone, but to Mouse against the robotic operating buddy. There goes the up smash. We got game 1 in blue team's favor.
Yeah, the Briney brothers, you know, they looked very solid from the beginning of that game. They got that last, we just both lost our stocks, but like overall it was really clean and everything. But for the red team, I want to see Brogan clean it up a little bit. That SD at the end was not what you needed being down like they were.
Yeah, not at all. We want to see them bring that fire they had at the end of the game 1 to the rest of the game. So it's a lot more even throughout, but it seems like we're getting a Brogan switch potentially. I forgot that, you know, this kid used to have an epic wolf back in the early days of Ultimate. I'm excited to see that one come out here. And we got another swap on the blue team side.
And we got a double swap on red team. So the Pyramithra and Wolf, and then the Mario for GamerDog.
Which is interesting for sure. I feel like Mario does pretty decent into the Wolf, but the Pyramithra actually could give GamerDog some trouble. I'm surprised he just doesn't stick it out with the Rob, but, you know, I always kind of pop off when I see my boy on the screen, Mario getting him with the double up B. The purple coin's a great addition.
I mean, it's one of those things you're named Big N for a reason, you know. Like, but speaking of, you know, big things, you know, red team hitting on all cylinders at the beginning of this game so far.
Yes, indeed, and just excellent use of up B here. But speaking of excellent use, tries to find a stock there, but Zen actually gets himself laddered up. The up B wasn't anywhere near the KO, so just cashes out with the nair. Man.
And that's the thing about when you're playing against both these characters, Palutena and Mario, is getting above them is like curtains sometimes.
Oh, and it's not quite a stock trade. Sends one fire for another fire, but unfortunately, Pyra's named Pyra because she brings that flame.
Yeah, and got snuffed out. But speaking of snuffing out, that no tech putting one Briny brother in a bad situation, but getting back was one of those things.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, speaking of good things, oh yeah, you see GamerDog trying to size up on the left side of your screen here with that up air ladder, but not quite working out. There goes a quick up smash, and the back throw, actually enough to take it. Didn't quite see the percentages, but good stuff.
Yeah, this is great stuff for the Briny brothers. They're doing a good job of like mixing up stuff, and there goes Mario's first stock. GamerDog doing a good job up to this point. You know, almost 2-3 full minutes into this game, and just now losing stock 1.
Yes, indeed. And so far, we're getting a little bit of scrap on both sides, but a nice forward air actually taking. But you see up the top, there goes the Mario up B to finish it off. A nice combo for GamerDog to even out the stocks.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, you know, you kind of just,
Hello?
oh no. Speaking of those things, like Esting, that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, GamerDog put a little bit of a fireball to interrupt Zen's recovery, making it very tough for him to kind of gather himself again. Good stuff for blue team here, though, as they are now up an entire stock, looking to end this game and just move themselves further in this bracket.
Yeah, and speaking of moving forward, Mario moving forward with those up air combo strings, like, he's putting in work, putting it on that percent.
Oh, yeah. So gets the down air on one target, but shifts the up B to the other and actually gets the KO. Good stuff from Zen. But what? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the thing, though. So if you look at percent, you know, Justice is a high percent, and, you know, it's not very... If they could take that Palutena stock, Red could be right back in this.
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention before the set is over, those high percents are very important. You know, you find yourself having to play it a lot further back, as you can see Justice doing just right now. And putting that Mario on the front lines gives blue team an advantage that red team doesn't quite have.
That was wild. I know that I've seen them practicing that a lot. It's like one of those true things. And now red team on Lifeline. There it is. And red team is put up a solid fight, but Justice and GamerDog, the brothers, putting up work themselves.
Yeah, they just have that synergy like no other. Really good stuff. Shoutouts to Justice and GamerDog moving themselves further in this doubles top 8. Yeah, one thing I did want to mention about that set, it just seemed like the Briny Bros were able to split off red team into 2 separate 1v1s, which typically that doesn't favor the team with more synergy.
Right.
But how they were doing it is that GamerDog was actually getting the Mario combos, and like combo characters usually have a tough time finishing their combos in doubles because another player could just come in and interrupt it. But when you split into 2 1v1s, you're just going to have to kind of watch your teammate get laddered into the stratosphere while you're having to handle this Palutena. So an excellent strategy from the Briny brothers, Justice and GamerDog, and they kind of put that set to rest in an emphatic fashion.
Yeah, putting to rest was a good point, because I mean, you just see Palutena charging that sword, and you just, oh, I'm gonna get back thrown into this. The minute you get grabbed, you're like, I know I'm dead. Like, there's no point in trying to do anything at that point. You're just like praying. You're like, oh, I'm dead.
Yes, as you know, when you're about to lose your stock, you see the light, and Palutena, the goddess of it, so gonna bring a lot of that to your face here. But speaking of in your face and all up in it, we're gonna have Kaden and Dead Spade back on stream, which is a treat for everyone at home.
And the Briny brothers are back on, so we just saw win that last set. Well, I think this is gonna be very ladder-esque.
Sure.
I couldn't think of a good word for it, but like, you know, Bayonetta, good at laddering. Palutena, good at laddering. Mario, good at laddering. Like, the odd man out is Ridley, just sitting in the corner by himself. Like.
Well, not by themselves, because Ridley, unfortunately, a very big target. And I can imagine if GamerDog is able to get his paws on that Space Dragon, things will not end well for Kaden. So Dead Spade's going to have to play a little bit of double offense and defense, trying to keep Kaden alive, but also putting enough pressure onto Justice so that they don't have like free reign of the screen.
Yeah, whenever you can have one partner control the land and the other one control the sky, it's never a good thing. So
yeah,
we can see if Death Spade and Kaden can do a good job of what they did the last time they played on stream, was controlling air and controlling stage.
Yeah. Very good stuff, but let's get right into it. Once again, Kaden Death Spade versus Justice Gamer Dog. We're here in top 8 of doubles at Sweet Spot 8. Let's get it.
And it's not the Mario, it's the Rob. And I like that because, like, you know, the Rob survivability is there. You know, the combos, especially when you're up against Bayonetta, like, you might want those a little bit, you know, they might be easier to come by, and then you can cheese kill, like, you know, that Rob does.
Yeah, and that's what makes doubles so fantastic, because in singles, you think choosing Rob into Bayonetta, especially Death Spade of all people, like, you would call them crazy. Like, check them into it as home immediately. But playing in doubles, you can actually shore up your weaknesses with a handy Palutena right at your back.
Yeah, and, you know, she gives Pitt his wings in their game. So, I mean, you can give Rob their wings, right?
But speaking of wings, this Space Dragon comes with them into that up air. Going to send the first stock of this set.
Yeah, and that's going to be the interesting thing is, like, how they apply the pressure and, like, taking the stocks for this blue team.
Wow.
We will see how they can clutch up a little bit better.
Ooh. Wow, that is so grimy by the Brinies. They just clean up 2 stocks in rapid succession. Really great stuff from blue team.
Yeah, you said grimy, and that was a little grimy, you know, killing with the side B and then killing with, you know, oh my goodness. I have a feeling that we're going to be in for a long set.
Yeah, no, I am so excited. So, oh, wow. And so was GamerDog as he just sit himself second stage left. Wanted to get to that second stock real quickly.
Uh-oh, Kaden has the forward air combo. Good job with the SDI to get out of that, because if you do not SDI that is curtains for your stock.
Yeah, exactly. And you're talking about SDI. I would think that you want to SDI bail combos, but you got to watch Ridley getting pile drived into the Goddess Wings. Very great stuff.
Man, I feel like we're watching the WWE in a Censored or something, because that looked like one of those moves, you know, the tombstone, and it bringing their head into the ground and just destroying the stock.
Yeah, but I could go on all day about the WWE moves as the Twister over there on the right side of your screen, Death Spade, taking out GamerDog, and now things are looking in red team's favor.
I mean, it is one of those things. We are in Kansas, so you talking about twisters, we get them every spring. So
there goes that Goddess Wings once again taking out the stock, and we have quite an even game.
Oh no!
Whoa! Tragedy, except a little bit of comedy there, as we have a 1v1 because of that back air, a little bit of friendly fire, and takes out Death Spade in one fell swoop.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think you take it, but you don't at the same time, because like you get the stock, you take Death Spade, which is like the it factor. Oh my goodness! Oh, good DI getting out, but you're still dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, only one of these characters on the screen can fly, and it's not the one with wings. It's not the one with wings.
That's the crazy thing. Right? It was good DI getting out of that, and then, like, I don't know if Kaden was thinking that they were going to get back, so they side bead, but, like, I hate Rob. I just put it that way.
It was kind of a catch-22 scenario, because you expend your jump there, GamerDog just goes back out with a fair or another side B and takes the stock anyways. And you use the side B, we saw exactly what happens there. It's just kind of a tough scenario that you don't want to get put in. That's really the only counterplay. Just don't get put in that scenario.
Yeah, don't go off stage against Rob if you can handle it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But I want to mention, you know, honestly, the double KO really paid off for the Bridie brothers there. You know, even though GamerDog took out Justice and took out Death Spade, who I feel like if Death Spade was in that 1v1, you know, nothing against Kaden. It's just that, you know, Bayonetta versus Rob, it's a much easier matchup. You're going to take that one a lot easier. And I'm sure Death Spade is saying the same thing. Like, hey, if I could get my paws on GamerDog, you could leave them to me. But honestly, getting Death Spade off the screen as fast as possible is probably the blue team's objective.
And the objective, I think, is closer interactions, because they went the Hollow Bastion, which is going to close that area of play in a little bit, so that way they get more interactions. Speaking of interactions, GamerDog getting that side B combo and killing Bayonetta.
But speaking of killing Bayonetta, the witch will never die. That witch twist off the top, even assisted by Justice. See, you even try to save your brother, and you only put him in a further hole. It was very tough.
That's like putting your brother in a box and pushing him down the stairs. You're like, you know what? You might do good, but let's go see.
Justice was like, here, wait, before I push you down, let me give you a helmet. That'll save you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Speaking of good, that back air is everything, including good. Kaden putting red team up. Putting red team, all equalized here.
Yeah, and this is where, like, I think the closer proximity is doing a good thing for the red team, because, like, the scramble situations are a lot easier because, Ridley's right there and can help. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that little scramble scenario actually benefits blue team, because no, Justice, no! What is going on? We had a shield break happen in the time that we jumped into a charged up smash.
Oh my goodness. And then the Bayonetta almost taking GamerDog off the top.
Yeah, what?
Again.
What a insane scenario, and again, the stray hit on your teammate sets him up for a nice up air. Justice will take that, taking Deathspade down to 1 stock. This is dire scenario. The critical health music is playing for red team as Deathspade's out without a jump. And, oh my goodness, okay, we're fine.
I feel like right now you're playing monkey in the middle. You're skewing your teammate versus your other teammate. Like, that's what they've been doing, like, at this point.
Yeah, and speaking of doing, Kaden got it done. Takes 2 stocks for blue team, and now red team's up. But Kaden's sitting at 140. Things are looking a little dire.
Yeah, and if you're the blue team, you want to take that stock real quickly, because, you want to patch those wounds so you don't bleed out.
Oh, but speaking of bleeding out, Kaden gets sent to the blast zone as soon as Deathspade comes back, but survives. Ridley's heavy enough.
Heavy enough. We all thought when this character was coming out, he's too big, he's going to be too heavy, blah, blah, blah. He's not super heavy, it's one of those things, but he's still heavy enough to survive that situation.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of that scenario or situation, yeah, GamerDog has to find a landing here. Justice trying to come to the rescue, but just takes out the Space Dragon instead. And now Deathspade in a 2v1 against the Bridey brothers. Things are not looking good. Fire Blaster.
No, not at all. And it's one of those things, but that waste time. Oh my goodness! And now Deathspade in that 2v1. You were talking about it last game. Now he's in that 1v1.
Yes, indeed. This is the opposite of what happened in game 1. We had GamerDog and Kaden do their 1v1, and now it is Deathspade's turn to clutch or kick here.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's like we're doing the tango. You're trading partners back and forth, trying to see who's going to win the dance at the end of the day.
Speaking of the dance, Deathspade dancing back and forth, trying to find the scenario. There goes the ABK, but no confirms at this 143%. Fire Blaster, who will find this haymaker to finally connect?
I don't know. It's going to be crazy. It's very pivotal, too, because if the Bridey brothers go up, this is going to give them counter pick regardless of the situation on game 3. But, we will see. Oh, no!
Yep. And there it goes. ABK back air sends us to a game 3. And Fire Blaster, I'm excited because I want to see more of this set.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And in the player camp, you saw Kaden doing the fist bump knowing that Deathspade had just clutched. Probably one of the biggest stocks that they've had in this set so far.
Yes. Obviously, this has all been heart-wrenching so far. If you have any stakes in this set, I bet your heart is pounding out of your chest because I know these competitors are playing like it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You always got to have a medic on standby in case somebody ceases their heart because of how intense this set has been. And I'm not even a player. My chest is hurting. So
Exactly. But you can see everybody's all locked in, at least on the player side, as the stage pick is very pivotal. we saw that Hollow Bastion did help out a little bit for both players. We saw a lot of off-the-top kills, some off-the-side kills, so those stage blast zones are going to be very important. And not even to get to mention about that stage layout, those platforms help a lot of characters, but we're going back to PS2. Who could have guessed?
Man, you love this stage, don't you? You really do.
You know what? I don't have to answer that question.
That's fair. But you answer your question right now. The blue team coming out explosive right now.
Yes, indeed. Oh, but there is no question. That up tilt up air takes the stock 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, that's one of those up airs you kind of get stuck in. You're like, I hope this thing fails.
Yeah.
Catastrophic failure.
Catastrophic indeed. Red team already down a stock at Death Spade, no less. You know, but Kaden can just find a big play here. The down throw into the up air actually connects.
That's the thing when you have like one of the most seasoned Ridleys in America. Like you're gonna get those combos, but you know, gets a stock taken while we're talking about that.
Speaking of stocks, man, GamerDog is going for a ride. Can Justice get in time to save? But no. Gonna survive, you know, not a KO combo, but 85 after getting off the Halo is a tough proposition.
That's the thing that sucks. You're like, you said go for a ride, and all I can hear is that Persona song, take me for a ride, and that's what they did. They were on that ride.
Indeed. I do love riding here at Sweet Spot 8. We got an excellent set on our hands, though. The forward throw, very good stuff. Wow, that's a nice ping pong. Red team looking to take it, but Justice to the rescue. Nobody bullies his little brother except him.
Yeah, that's my job. Get out of here. But what we're trying to see, Kaden mashing out good. Oh my goodness!
The freaking choke slam from the top rope is crazy. Kaden trying to put on a show here, but the GamerDog way too elusive and way too aware to not get cut off like that.
Yeah, that would have been like the Yeet clip of the day right there, and clipping GamerDog's last stock, and now he has to share off of his brother.
Yep, so we are even Steven, 2 stocks on the stock tanks and 1 stock on the emphatic players. What will we have at this shocking conclusion of this top 8 set? Uh-oh, Kaden flying high without a cause. There goes the pile driver, but Kaden plays Mr. President and saves Death Spade, but loses their stock in the process.
And I think in their instance, that might be what they want. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Fire Blaster, we just saw the play of the set. That up air is what blue team needed!
Oh, wow! What a set! Holy crap!
An explosive finish! Both of Justice and GamerDog found the through line and took the cake. I feel like there was a better word to say there. But well, you know, bakery, sweet, I don't know.
At least you had words. I had none.
Yes, these two, that gameplay did leave a lot of people speechless.
Holy crap.
I don't know what to say. That was just such an excellent display of Sweet Spot doubles, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet Spot doubles.
That's 2 sets in a row. That's 2 sets in a row. Oh my goodness.
Guys, and if you think that we have fire here, this is only the side stream. Freaking mainstream has been popping off all day too. So please keep it tuned here at Sweet Spot 8. We got insane doubles action for all you doubles enjoyers and all you doubles disenjoyers, because there's no way you did not like that. That was just fire for all parties involved.
Oh. I swear, sometimes when I commentate these events, I feel like I'm gonna die. I'd be like, R.I.P. Fire Blaster, because he got too hyped.
Yeah, exactly. Great stuff for both players, but man, I don't know, Fire Blaster. what have you been thinking about the sets we've gotten so far?
My brain has exploded at this point. Like crazy stuff. Like so much going on. So much.
All right. So we're just kind of waiting with a bated breath for our next set. Obviously, winners finals, I believe, is happening on the mainstream. AK and Atrius, the top 2 seeds, versus Mr. Ping and Shu. So that is excellent on VGBootCamp 1. But here on 2, we're just waiting for our loser sets to kind of round out, and then we can have them gaming all in set. What are we pointing at? There's probably a point of interest off of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, as we got players all about walking, having fun. What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, hey, this is only the most professional production. But anyways, thank you for keeping it here. Like I said, Winners Finals is on the mainstream, so kick it over to there. But give us a couple of minutes. We'll be back with this Losers Doubles Top 8 action here at Sweet Spot 8.
As thousands of gamers came together at this year's PAX West in Seattle, Washington, AT&T took things to a whole new level to show our love for the gaming community. Across 3 unique spaces, we showed players that when it comes to mobile gaming, America's most reliable 5G network is truly the ultimate power-up. The action kicked off at the AT&T Loot Drop, where gamers jumped into their favorite demos on NVIDIA GeForce Now as they worked together to boost the meter and trigger an IRL loot drop packed with next-level prizes. From there, our handheld lounge gave gamers the perfect spot to kick back and meet up with some of their favorite influencers like Chief Pat, Aaron Ashley Simon, and Avery Strib. Finally, gamers capped off their AT&T experience with a bang at the 3D selfie experience, where a camera turned them into the MVP of a virtual loot drop, perfect to share across their socials.
Boom!
From epic real-life loot drops to HP-boosting lounges and mind-blowing photo experiences, AT&T brought out their best to PAX West.
Together, we're elevating our potential, our pride, our traditions, and our dreams.
What's up, superstars? Welcome back to Sweet Spot 8 here, and we have more Doubles Top 8 action coming right your way. We had some emphatic sets on this stream alone earlier on, but right now we got Justin23 and Avril sitting down, the godfather of doubles, as I like to call him, versus Barnabas and Toffee.
Yeah, and I just was mentioning to my co-caster Big Game on the break, like we went from the Briny brothers to the Beaver brothers.
Hell yeah.
These guys are wearing their onesies at this bracket, and you know what? They're like, we look fly, and we're in top 8. What up?
Exactly, exactly. I mean, all my Buckies enjoyers will have a treat when they turn on those player cams, but for everybody else, they have a treat with the gameplay on screen. So far, we've had insane double sets, and this one will be nothing less than a banger.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, the Mega Man Inkling combo is one of those things it's like a treat. Like, you don't get to see that much anymore. So, like, that was like a beginning of the Ultimate set, but, you know, beginning, we got a stock taken already. That's crazy.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Inkling, honestly, a slept-on character in doubles for sure. Oh, speaking of slept-on, put April to rest, even though he's his teammate, Justin23, swinging for the fences and coming up with 2.
Yeah, it is one of those things. And then the double roller, that would have been so tragic to lose your stock if you were Toffee, but good thing, you know, he didn't get any punish out of it.
Exactly, exactly. Green team gonna thank their stars and stripes for that one, but Toffee just gonna play keep away, trying to hang on to that stock.
Yeah, that's the thing about this. I think that's the dynamic is because Mega Man's so heavier than Inkling. It's like you let Inkling rack up the percents, Mega Man stock tanks and then takes the kills. It's like you get your wine and your cheese as well.
Yeah, you know, and just for my MOBA and or Overwatch players, just kind of think of it as you have your front line and you have your support, you know. Barnabas is going in, making space, trying to make things happen, while Toffee's the support. He's hanging back, punishing mistakes that Red Team makes, and trying to hold on to his stocks as long as possible.
Yeah, Barnabas is like, you know, your DPS, the guy that's doing all the heavy work. than the heals. But oh my goodness, speaking of heavy work, April taking a stock, and then Justin taking a stock, and now Green Team is down slightly.
Yeah, and just to destroy that analogy that we just made, Justin, he's a more traditional tank, where he is your front line, he's your support, he's your damage, he can do it all. And that's why I love playing, watching, and just seeing Justin in doubles.
Right, and it's one of those things, it's like, you know, your server, your man that's making the food, the man that's like hosting you, sitting you down at the table for dinner, and, you know, serving you up on a plate.
Yeah, and it's insane because, you know, it makes it sound like April's not doing anything, but no, their dynamic is a lot more of a level 2 type of or maybe even like a level 72 type of dynamic. you gotta be in the doubles to kind of understand what's going on. So Justin is the playmaker and April is the play setter. He just has the awareness to kind of make things easy for Justin to do his job.
Right. Oh my goodness, the whereabout from Toffee, knowing he's out in the blast zone from getting hit by that and forward airing and bringing it back to even.
Yes.
Not a slight lead.
Yeah, very good stuff there from Toffee to take that stock, because it puts Green in a good scenario, but things are literally riding on a razor's edge, as if any Green Team member loses their stock here, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. I think Barnabas is aware of that and trying to, like, sneakily poke in damage, you know, like, hey, here it is. Like, not trying to, like, do anything big and drastic.
Yes, indeed. So far, just things are not looking in April's favor, but he does finally find that back air from the Pyra, and now we got a good... Wait, hold on. There's no stock take here. What's going on, Fire Blaster?
That's why you don't stock take there, because now Toffee's on 2-1. You let this man ride with those 2v1s.
Yeah, indeed. And whoa, we get a very rare scenario where the forward air spike actually takes it off the top, and now it's a 1v1 between Toffee and Justin, something I've seen many times at my locals here, both KC players trying to represent and on the biggest stage.
Yeah, and that up air and the back air is going to send Justin in a trajectory. And use the double jump already, and Toffee knowing that, trying to force that air dodge.
Yes, and the Bucky Bros find themselves on top in game 1. Just the dichotomy of them in their onesies with those serious faces on is insane. Going on to game 2 here, Justin and April gotta lock in because it's still best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta get to top 4. Top 4 before it's best of 5. So you really gotta work for that extra game.
Yeah, that's the wild thing, like, you know, the Beaver brothers, you know, going to be putting in work, chucking up that wood and see if they could chuck up a win on this next game.
All right. Game 2 here on PS2, where the best games do commence. We got Green Team, Toffee and Barnabas. Barnabas on that Inkling, Toffee on the tried and true Mega Man. Justin and April on the other side in Red Team. Justin using Yoshi, April on Pyra Mithra.
Yeah, and I like this. I don't think it was so much a stage. It was just like the timing of things that happened last game for the red team not to win it.
All right. Yes, indeed. And yeah, I think one thing that just needs to get shored up, red team, they had the game plan down. They just need to kind of clean it up. There are a lot of missed kills that they have leading to the end of that last game. And if they clean it up, I think they will kind of just gap Green Team here. But obviously Green Team are excellent competitors in their own right. So Fire Blaster, they're going to put up a fight.
Yeah, and putting up a fight indeed at this point is all even on stocks. Who's going to take that first stock? Because you really want it. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, sure you can know.
You know, I've seen an odd trend. People have gotten buried and never punished. Like, I was more sure that Toffee was going to die because he got grabbed than freaking April getting buried there.
That is the point. There was 3 buried last game that didn't take any stocks. And like, now, oh no.
See? Actually, Barnabas hitting his teammate with the berry there probably saved him. I don't know.
It's like you're betting the over-under on how many times Roller isn't going to kill this game.
Hey, and I think I'm making it out big.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Vegas, play the lottery.
Speaking of making it out big, there goes the up air, and that puts Red Team in a huge advantage. 5 stocks to 4.
You were just about to say how I love the commentators curse, man. Every time.
Yes, it is something I wield with great pride. Being able to tell exactly what goes on in the game is something that most people can't do.
Yeah, the simpleton at home's like, oh man, what are they talking about? And then it happens, and like,
oh.
It's like Shulk and his foresight. You're like, I see it.
Yep. All right, there goes the back air. A nice big hit there from Justin23, but I'm surprised it didn't KO, and I'm surprised that back air KO'd. Averill kind of doing a little bit of a DI mix, but immediately toffee firing back.
Yeah, that's one of those things when you get that stock, and there's no double jump, but a good use of that air dodge this time, being able to, as a Yoshi main, to get back with no jumps.
Yeah, and once again, that's what I love about Justin so much. He's so crafty on the offensive end, but so slippery on the defensive end.
Yeah, slippery is a good word for it, because one of those things, evasive, slippery, it's one and the same. Oh my goodness.
And then even Averill friendly firing his teammates saved him from the punish. I mean, Justin and Averill, the red team, they're just finding everything. Everything's going good for them.
Yeah, it seems like the game one, they're like, you know what, it was a fluke. Like, you guys got it on us. It's all right. Let's go back. Let's get this.
And that's what I was talking about. It felt like Red Team was missing out on a lot of kills in that first game, and you can see they cleaned it up and immediately find themselves in a powerful advantage.
Oh no, and there's that berry, double berry. Oh, no kill.
Nobody dies. I'm making it big, guys. Jesus.
If I was betting the under on this, I am losing a lot of money on that, bro. Like, so many berries not killing.
All right, a quick grab from Justin23. Look at the right side of your screen. Justin, wait, just barrels it to the other side. Finds a back air. Jesus, this Yoshi's darting everywhere, but Barnabas loses his mind. Takes out Toffee, and now he's gone too.
Oh my God. That was so wild how that ended. Like, Red Team coming out and slapping. Like, we are here. Let us play.
Yeah, and unfortunate fall that game too. I mean, even though Green Team was kind of already on the back foot, Barnabas just kind of throwing out the up air, taking out Toffee, did not help out. But obviously both players have taken the game, so it's really anyone's set here, Fire Blaster. I don't know. What do you think about the two clashing ideologies right now?
It's interesting to think because, you have on one end you have the aggressiveness and everything, and on the other end you have, what we do.
All right, going into game three here, this will be the epic conclusion to our top 8 set.
Yeah, and that's going to be the thing, is Red Team going to be playing like they did game 2, or is Green Team going to be playing like how they did on game 1? It's anybody's game. Game 3 is the rubber match for a reason.
Yes, indeed. And for the uninitiated at home, we are here at Sweet Spot 8 Doubles in the heart of America and Kansas University. We got doubles action. This is all best of 3 until top 4, so both of these players playing for their life.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, you get this far in bracket, you're in the 7th place position match, you don't want to lose this early. You know that you've gone this far, why waste now?
Yes, indeed. Okay, maybe the first stock on the board there with the down air up B Averill. A nice opener for Red Team.
That up B is so deceivious because you think that you hit you the first time and you're like, oh, I'm good, and then it hits you with that drag down and killing you at that point. You're like, bruh, why?
I just cashed out big, Fire Blaster, because we had another berry and no KO. Why has this been happening all set?
Another one. Dude, I feel like Kali at this point. Another one. Bro, what is going on with these rollers?
It's just you're safer in the ground than you are in your own shield.
A groundhog or a diglet, let's bury.
Yeah, but speaking of Barry, Barnabas found an early grave, but comes back with his own up air. Kind of trying to equalize that stock loss. We got 5-4 here. Red Team up a whole stock.
Yeah, and that's the thing when you have a team like this, like, there's another one, another very, like, if you tuning in just now for the first time, they're going to have no idea what we're talking about at this point.
And it's probably better that way.
Yeah, but, like, you know, a good thing is the red team with the stock lead, the percent lead, it is not looking good for green team.
Yes, indeed. But speaking of looking good, green team trying to make that money here and playing out of the corner. Barnabas trying to edge guard Yoshi on the right side of your screen here. Everyone tries to come to the rescue, but just gets pieced up in his own right.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. When you're talking about Justin and his recoveries, doing another good job of recovering from that situation, you know, not wasting jumps.
Yes, and eventually, though, Justin will fall. Like I said, he's the tank, only losing a stock at 170. What a trooper.
And taking a stock, and now red team is 4-2.
Whoa. Yeah, green team sitting on their last stocks of possibly their tournament life here. Barnabas and Bailey need to kind of clutch up here, or the Bucky Bros will find an end, a bitter, bitter end.
Yeah, I think they might have ate the wrong trunk on that one if they do.
All right. Oh, the footstool, but not able to find a stock there. You know, Inkling was the OG recovery that we used to complain about.
Yeah, you're like, it can come back for free. No, they can't. And, you know, Barnabas playing this character for so long is like, you know what? I'm getting back. I'm not worried.
Yeah. All right, here, green team trying to fight out of the clutches here. It's just what I see from the positional advantage of red team is that they're able to kind of exist everywhere on the screen, while green team finds themselves kind of huddled up a lot of the times, but that bunker offense strikes back as red team now down a stock, only 3 to their name.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, if you're green team, you need to get a stock so they can bring this back. It's not out of the realm by any means, but they need that stock, and they need it now.
Yes, and Justin is very well aware of that, because if he knows he drops that stock, we have an even game, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy, you know, like one of those things. You can never count a team out, especially 2 players at this kind of level in Barnabas and Toffee. And now we're looking at a really, really high percent of, you know, MJG. They could not be good.
Yeah, honestly, Justin losing that stock is probably a breath of fresh air, because I can see already he's playing a lot more rambunctious, sending out smash attacks, sending out that noggin with the forward air. He's looking to take a stock. Ooh! A spicy confirm from Justin. Let him fly, young man. That nair into the back air from Averill. We got a good game. Red team in position to take this set and move on in top 8.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Barnabas is going to need to play this very cautiously. 153%. Pretty much anything from either of these 2 characters will be stock.
Uh-oh. That wasn't the play. Okay.
That's the play. Yeah. And that's the set, the stock, and their wives in this top 8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was an awkward spot in Losers where we don't quite have our next sets queued up yet. So we'll kick it to a quick break. But when I say quick, I mean very quick. But speaking of break, this is where we break up, Fire Blaster. I will have to bid you adieu. I'm going over to the singles Wave A pool. But it was fun commentating with you, and I'm sure your next co-caster will be quite a blast, as you have great doubles action coming your way.
It's always a blast having fun with you. Good luck.
Yes, thank you. We'll see you next time.